We had a brief interaction with a game that frustrated me for a few minutes.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that so did the stream stop or did you restart it again already?
Stream stopped, I restarted.
That was fast!
Hello!
Yes.
I am back. I see Julian.
Good, Jack. Now. Scott realized that, you know, certain other games are pieces of garbage and decided to stop playing them.
Yeah,
well, it's not
we're done with
garbage,
Power Rangers.
It's just annoying.
Oh,
we're done with Power
Rangers. He stopped playing Power Rangers?
We're done with Power Rangers.
Wait, how did you, what happened?
He died and they realized he had to start over from the beginning.
Yeah, you know how in a normal beat 'em up, you just have a few lives that you can use? Not in that game. You just restart from the beginning of the level every time.
It sounds like a classic beat 'em up from the.
What are you talking about? You never started at the beginning of the level if you died once.
No, that sounds like Castlevania.
Yeah, even Castlevania had better checkpoint system than that. I literally had a cutscene and everything, and I started before that cutscene even happened. So we're back to a better game.
It was pretty much this game was pretty much just trying to feed off nostalgia, and sales-wise it kind of worked until the Power Rangers fans got into an uproar, like the people who got mad at that Ninja Turtles game that came out, that Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows game that came out, which is not affiliated with the movie of the same name.
The one made by Platinum Games that somehow was bad?
Although I think a lot of people
it wasn't bad, it was just boring.
Yeah,
it wasn't anything
say,
remarkable.
It's
it was
not,
like the Legend of Korra
bad.
game. Unremarkable.
No, it's better than the Legend of Korra game.
They need to stop giving these big IPs to, or like these big name games to freaking their B team.
Well, you know, thank God Transformers Devastation was actually fun to play.
Transformers Devastation, in my opinion, is just the same as Ninja Turtles. Unless you're a super hardcore fan, you're not gonna like it.
My fandom of Ninja Turtles is a lot stronger than Transformers ever was.
I don't know, because like, unless you're a really big Transformers fan, you're gonna be like, don't give a shit.
Because I am that foolish soul that loves all the Ninja Turtles movies. All of them.
Even those two Ninja Turtles movies?
I cannot hate them for what I cannot hate them. I didn't say that they were the best things ever. They might be the lower parts of Ninja Turtles movies, and that's counting the third Ninja Turtles movie from the 90s.
But they're Michael Bay movies.
They're Michael Bay movies.
They produced movies.
Julian, they made the Ninja Turtles into aliens.
Well, no, they changed. No, Scott, they went back and changed that.
He tried to, though.
Well, because
I mean, he literally tried to make them aliens.
Unfortunately, a lot of Michael Bay's fingers got wedged into the first movie, and in the second movie, they pretty much made sure to not let him get all of his greedy mitts in it. The second movie, at least,
ugly character designs.
Well, the second movie is much better than the first one, but unfortunately, it kind of falls into Spider-Man 3 syndrome, where the villains aren't really most of the villains that they introduce aren't really what's the word? It's not that they're they're not compelling. You don't really get a lot of use out of them, because like, hey, look, I mean, like, literally, they had Shredder being like, oh, look, I'm doing evil things in the background, and then suddenly, gone. Shredder doesn't do shit in the movie. After Shredder doesn't do shit in the movie, and then he just gets captured by Krang, and it's over. Captured by Krang, and the Turtles defeat Krang, they defeat, they don't even defeat Bebop and Rocksteady. Fucking April and Casey Jones did.
Which is sad, considering Bebop and Rocksteady actually in the comic books killed Donatello.
We don't talk about the comic book versions because they're too dark for children. They're too dark for these children. They're not ready. The children are not ready for that that level yet. Well, they could be. I don't know. They're, clearly children are ready for more adult themes. Steven Universe.
I think they brought them back at some point.
I don't know. I haven't been reading it much.
Because one of my friends is like, Steven Universe doesn't seem like it should be on a children's network. I'm like, well, how many children do you actually know out there actually are more understanding of you know, having who might actually have lesbian parents out there. I told him, it's like, well, yeah. It's
Well,
like,
okay. To that answer, like to that thing, I say, have you watched The Loud House at all?
yes, I have.
I have, but why you bring up the Loud House?
I know what Scott's gonna bring up.
There is two things I can bring up in The Loud House.
What's that?
Number one is his best friend has two dads.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he has two dads. Secondly, Luna Loud is a lesbian.
Luna Loud? Which one is that?
The rock star chick?
Oh, right!
She's a lesbian. Because they had one episode where they all confessed to their crush, and it made you think it was this dude the whole time, and then you find out it's this chick named Sam.
Huh. Clever.
Yeah, it actually did it really well. I'm like... Because she was always with these, like, this other girl and this guy, and... And they make you think that Sam's the guy, and then at the end... It's like, oh, goodbye,
like, no.
Sam, and then she reads the love letter. And stuff. I'm like, oh.
Essentially, the Loud House was a little bit, you know, that's why I like the Loud House. It's actually, it's not your normal, typical Nickelodeon show that's trying to make money off the SpongeBob wacky zaniness that happens, like Breadwinners, fucking Breadwinners. Animated decent enough, but God, was it, God, ugh. And then that disgusting fucking Fanboy and Chum Chum show. I mean,
That was a thing that existed.
There's only one thing about that show that literally the theme song would get burned into my brain because I'm like, oh god, I'm not paying attention to the fact that I'm not watching the show anymore.
You know, turned on Adventure Time for Fanboy and Chum Chum.
I know they did, Scott. I know they did. Which, you know, worked for Cartoon Network, which benefit for Cartoon Network, but fail for them. Fail for Nickelodeon, but SpongeBob was making them and still is making them money. So why would they not break off on SpongeBob?
That's the problem with SpongeBob, is they're so reliant on SpongeBob now.
Yes, and also I realized that a lot of stuff, Nickelodeon has a lot more, that, you know, Nickelodeon has a lot more cartoons that make fart jokes over Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fart jokes.
Because Nickelodeon is now, unfortunately, the lowest common denominator. It's basically every show on Nickelodeon now
That's not live action?
is the what you call them, the Teen Titans Go formula. What do kids find funny?
Which you know what? I wish Daniel was in chat right now, because he would have a huge argument with you about how Teen Titans Go is actually completely smart for the networks to have.
I mean, here's the thing. Teen Titans Go makes money for the network.
Good.
I don't blame that, but the oversaturation of it on Cartoon Network becomes a bit over.
So Daniel, why don't you do your thoughts on Teen Titans Go to Jacques?
Oh, this should be good.
Oh, he's on the chat, isn't he?
Because I know Jacques hates Teen Titans Go with a passion.
Oh, yes I do.
Well, for me, I don't really hate it. It's pretty much the fact of that Cartoon Network keeps showing it all the time. It's pretty much replaced Scooby-Doo.
I think the Cartoon Network
constant showing
relies too heavily on their shows, just like Nickelodeon relies too heavily on Nickelodeon.
Well, it's pretty much
Nickelodeon relies too much on SpongeBob.
Well, Zach, remember how we were complaining like literally 2 years ago, saying, "Man, they show Scooby-Doo too much."
I mean, like the thing is, like,
now we have regrets.
Alright, now listen. The whole thing about the oversaturated, yes, Teen Titans Go is oversaturated, and so is Gumball. And the thing is, I like Gumball. I love Gumball. I think Gumball is the funniest show on Cartoon Network. What?
Did you read the last comment?
Yeah, you can't oversaturate. You can't oversaturate
if the viewership ain't dropping.
Yeah,
it's not oversaturated.
Here's the thing, though. They're playing it at the expense of their other shows. The thing about it, the thing that makes shows successful and things that make shows make money is exposure. And when you go on when you go on Cartoon Network nowadays, and I do not, and I don't know if you looked at a Cartoon Network guide, I am not kidding. It's Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go, Gumball, Teen Titans Go, then Adult Swim.
Teen Titans. Teen Titans.
Oh, they started playing some Teen Titans recently. Probably to shut the people who bitch about Teen Titans Go up. But
because that's going to stop the Rabid fans. And then the Steven Universe fans, we're stuck waiting for new episodes.
Exactly, like like Steven Universe
that don't get leaked on the internet.
Steven Universe hasn't aired since the beginning. Hasn't aired an episode since the beginning of summer. So since the middle of summer, and they probably will not air an episode until the beginning of next year.
Hey, Jacques. Daniel has a response to you.
Yes, I know. Okay, so again, no such thing as saturation. If the views are there, it'd be dumb for them to cut. Yeah, into goes. Here's the thing. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Channels lose viewership. Well, that's true. It's not the fact of it's like, of course they're gonna. I don't blame them for showing a lot of Teen Titans Go.
The thing is, but here's the thing. They're literally not showing anything else. They have the Cartoon Network has other intellectual properties, but
they haven't thrown on Boomerang
yet. Yeah, but the only show that they show is Teen Titans Go and Gumball.
Right, and John, what he's saying is that why would they care to show other things? Because they don't have to. It's kind of the argument of, well, if I don't have to do all this other stuff, why would I? Like, this is the easy way out. It's gonna keep viewership. It's gonna make me money still. Why would I care about whether, these few people aren't happy, when obviously 99% of people don't care?
Like
to be honest, I'm surprised they even tried.
I get that argument, but the problem I have with that, with that statement is the fact that shows get notoriety through viewers, like through exposure.
Well,
the only shows on Cartoon Network getting any exposure is Teen Titans Go and Gumball, and by only showing Teen Titans Go and Gumball, those are the only shows that will be getting exposure, which means those are the only ones whose popularity will rise. You're not giving the other shows a chance to build up any kind of
but that's what Daniel's saying, is that it doesn't matter. If you've already got popular shows, you don't need to build up more popular shows because you already have them. Why would you care?
And Jacques, well, we can't really some of the other popular shows that they put on there get, it's like, okay, how many episodes of Steven Universe have you and I watched before it actually showed up on the network?
I mean, they have a problem with leaks with Steven Universe, yes.
Like, massively.
Yes.
I think someone's doing it on purpose. I think someone's doing it on purpose at this point to fuck with Cartoon Network sometimes. Because, holy shit. It's like every episode of I swear, every season 3 episode is I've seen on the internet before I actually looked up on television.
Yep. Actually, they showed up on my on-demand before they showed up on TV.
Which, I guess it's because think about it. Now, TV's so different.
Oh, and Daniel was saying that yes, once Teen Titans and Gumball drop viewers, then they will rotate new shows in to maintain numbers.
But the problem is
not going to happen until then.
The problem with Cartoon Network is, it's like, I can't escape Teen Titans Go if I tried. Because even their YouTube channel shows majority of Teen Titans Go stuff, and they're not advertising Ben 10 points.
If you're watching Cartoon Network, you're watching Teen Titans Go, period.
Yes, but most people obviously don't care that much.
It's like, I wish that on their website they would show more things besides Teen Titans Go clips, because it's like it's like, yes, thank you. It's like, you have it. It's on the channel. It's on the website. I kind of need. It's like, somewhere give me a break on Cartoon Network. You gotta give me a bone somewhere.
And by the way, with more exposure for other shows that are also good or that are good, because here's the thing. I think what you call them. Teen Titans Go has its moments where it'll do something that'll make me laugh, but I'm gonna get back to that in a moment. Overall, Teen Titans Go is mostly stupid, silly fun for children.
Right, which is what Cartoon Network makes its bread and butter off of.
Yes, I know.
Stupid, silly fun
we can all be honest that let me remind you that one of the first scenes, the second episode of Dexter's Laboratory was Dexter shaking his ass naked on screen.
Yes, I know. But I mean, the thing is, there's more, Dexter. I'm going to explain why Dexter is a good show and Teen Titans Go is not a good show in a moment.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Continue.
I mean,
Chuck,
okay,
you did see. It doesn't
Yes,
matter if the shows are good. It's about numbers.
I know.
We aren't a majority viewership.
I'm not gonna. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
that's
bringing,
the
why
one
I'm
problem with
something
this.
else.
We're old school television where we expect variety, and now people
I mean,
just want.
Cartoon Network's gotta remember. Cartoon Network, like apparently, I will say this. Apparently, from those people who were adults watching Cartoon Networks when I was a child and actually paying attention to this shit, Cartoon Network has always had a problem with scheduling, from what I understand.
Actually, I feel actually to me, and to be honest, I think after a while Nickelodeon started having problems scheduling more than Cartoon Network did. Nickelodeon were the first ones to show SpongeBob.
Nickelodeon has much more problem with scheduling. Nickelodeon has much more problems. Literally, Nickelodeon right now is the SpongeBob marathon. Actually, no, it's about the same. Because it's the SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents marathon now.
What are you talking about?
Just like
no, they stopped. Actually,
No. What
they
the
haven't shown a
hell?
lot of Fairly Odd Parents at all anymore.
Fairly Odd Parents hasn't been on in
They finally stopped showing
at
Fairly Odd
least.
Parents?
Jacques, Fairly Odd Parents hasn't been on in at least a year.
Yeah,
Okay,
Fairly Odd
see,
Parents finally ended.
I haven't been near Nickelodeon because I kind of got tired of what they were
Jacques,
showing.
it is literally Nick
so,
Jr., The Loud House, SpongeBob, and then live
A
action
ton of
stuff.
Nick Jr. I mean, like a lot of Nick Jr.
Alright, so, okay, basically, hold on. Let me see, shows now are good, but they're not, for us, they are, wait, nostalgia.
We would refuse nostalgia for quality, which he's not wrong, we do, which is the whole, because like,
yes,
I can honestly say that this whole...
Here's the thing, I will say this though, I love Steven Universe more than probably any cartoon I watched when I was a kid, because it is legitimately good.
Gasp.
But
Wow, you're gasping like you didn't already
90s
know
blasphemy. 90s child blasphemy. How dare you? How dare you?
Anyways.
But at the same time, Jacques, does the little the little 8-year-old like Steven Universe as much as Teen Titans Go, giving them just stupid comedy? You're thinking of it as an adult looking at it going, wow, it's got a story to tell, it's got, some fun characters, and it's thought-provoking. The 8-year-old's going, haha, fart jokes, I'm happy with this.
That's true. I mean, like, that's true. That's the thing. But I'm going to bring it back to my other point. I'm not talking about quality yet. I'm going to talk about quality of the show in a moment and why I think Teen Titans Go is bad and kind of a disappointment, because I feel like Teen Titans Go could have been funnier, but it's not as funny as it could have been because of a few choices, a few like choices that the creative choices that the writers made in order to try and basically make children laugh. But basically,
laughing children. Continue, Jacques.
Yeah,
I
know I'm not 8, but like basically the reason why I feel like they should give their other shows at least some exposure. Maybe I get Teen Titans Go's making you money, show that more than anything. I get that, but give your other shows some exposure, because when they get some exposure, then people is going to have notoriety, and when it has notoriety, then people are going to buy the merchandise, and you're going to make more money. Okay, because these shows make money from their merchandise.
What merchandise are you buying as a Steven Universe fan?
Here's the thing. I'm not the person that buys a lot of merchandise. But also, you gotta remember this too. Cartoon Network has zero faith in Steven Universe's ability to make money, so they don't make merchandise.
Jacques, there's Lego sets now. There's action figures. There's pop figures.
They finally made action figures.
Actually, Jacques, there are nothing. Actually, Jacques, the merchandise. There's not that much Teen Titans Go merchandise floating around out there.
Nah,
you know what cartoon that does get a lot of merchandising?
What?
Ben 10. I mean, every other freaking thing that the Cartoon Network posts on their channel is Ben 10 toys.
No, there are Teen Titans Go backpack, there are Teen Titans Go like lunchboxes.
Everything comes into a backpack and lunchbox.
What backpack of Steven Universe have you bought?
I mean, like, you gotta remember too, like Steven Universe, because of the majority female cast in Steven Universe, they mostly make merchandise for girls.
Okay.
I mean, I love Steven Universe, but I'm not gonna wear like something that like an 8-year-old girl should be wearing. So,
but see,
I mean, like,
then again, you're not buying.
Well,
But
I don't know.
Chuck, then you're not buying their merchandise.
Just hide it
your
away
argument
in
is
your Steven
invalid.
Universe shrine in your closet.
Yeah, Chuck. At that point, your argument's invalid because you're not buying their products.
Well, you don't care about it enough.
Merchandising.
Clearly, Jordan, how many shrines do you have in your closet?
I have a shrine. I have a Pokemon shrine in my closet. It's called all my plushies. All the Pokemon plushies I have, that is a shrine, sir.
Okay. Anyways, but like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, basically, like, what's called them? They don't like see. Basically, back when I was looking into this a little bit more, they were not making a lot of Steven Universe merchandise because again.
But I'm just saying, what have you bought of Steven Universe?
I mean, what have I bought of Steven? What can I buy of Steven Universe?
Have you even bought the comic books that they've been making?
This is gonna be bad. Okay, I understand. This is gonna be bad. Okay, this is gonna be bad. I just recently found out that they had comic books yesterday.
Oh my god!
You
kidding me?
Read them, and now
are you serious?
And then you wonder.
Are you serious?
No, and then you wonder
just find out they had comic books.
You wonder why they don't merchandise to you.
Are you serious?
You didn't even do the research to find out that they had comic books.
You didn't know they had comic books? I knew they had comic books before season 2 started.
Like, I just think, actually, to be honest with you, it may have been something that I heard a while back and forgot, but like I recently was reminded yesterday. I was like, holy shit, they have comic books. I need to get those. So yes, that is something I plan to get.
Above and all, that's good and holy on this freaking earth. Calm down, Julian. Calm down. It's not Jock's fault. It's not Jock's fault.
See, Daniel, this is because we have these conversations at Chili's. Like,
well, usually Scott, because usually when Jock brings these things up, Scott just kind of brings up his own argument and it doesn't really have a lot of significant things that aren't his own opinion.
Me and Daniel have kind of already talked about this at Chili's. About Teen Titans Go, about all of this.
Interesting. Oh, but basically, but now, finally, to get to the quality thing, my quality argument of Teen Titans Go, why I don't like Teen Titans Go. I don't like Teen Titans Go because I feel like I should have liked Teen Titans Go. I should have found Teen Titans Go funny because there are glimpses of there are glimpses in Teen Titans Go where it seems like where it actually is funny, where it actually has a joke or that'll like make me laugh. But then there are like episodes that I absolutely hate, and the reason why I hate those episodes is because like the way it was written only for a child to for a child, only like a way that a child would not recognize. Pretty much like things that I would notice as an adult, children would not notice. Like the fact that characters are being out of character. Like characters are usually serious are now being silly and goofy, only for the sake of a laugh. And it's like the characters would just like go like completely left field. Like basically the show is being funny when Raven's when Robin's being obsessive compulsive, Starfire's like not knowing anything and just going to being incredibly naive. And when Raven is being snarky and like basically the straight man to the other character's silliness, and Beast Boy and Borg are never good characters in Teen Titans Go. They're always bad.
But I have to ask one question about that. Do you only know these characters from the Teen Titans TV series and not the comic books?
Well, to be honest, most of the characters' basic stuff is emulating the show and not any of the comic book stuff. They're pretty much emulating their mannerisms from their usual, from the old Teen Titans show exaggerated.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm really only comparing it to the old Teen Titans show.
Right, but you're saying that they're acting out of character, but technically there's other versions of these characters that act completely different in the comic books.
But here's the thing.
I mean, Starfire sleeps with people in the comic books.
I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm not saying it in comparison to. I'm not saying it in comparison
comedian Thor.
What'd you call them? The Teen Titans Go, the original Teen Titans show. I'm actually seeing comparisons to the Teen Titans Go itself, because Teen Titans Go is funny when those character archetypes that I was talking about, all these characters are acting within character and being the character they are. But what stops being funny when the serious, snarky, sarcastic character Raven is like screaming like a monkey and banging on the table at the alarm because Beast Boy took over the tower as a giant gorilla.
But at the same time,
it's funny when it's funny.
An 8-year-old would find that hilarious.
An 8-year-old would find that hilarious. That's the thing. But like,
yes, Daniel, both Teen Titans show cartoons are way far from the books.
But I mean, like Teen Titans Go basically is like nowadays freaking Cow and Chicken. Yeah, we enjoyed the hell out of Cow and Chicken when we were kids, but when we look back to it as adults, God, that show was stupid, and we were stupid for liking it.
Jacques, there's a lot of shows like that. I mean, honestly, have you really watched Dexter's Laboratory recently?
I have. I watched all of it when it was on Netflix. I enjoyed almost every episode.
Yeah, there's some episodes that really you're just like, that was dumb.
I enjoyed all the episodes of Dexter. I love Dexter's Lab.
But I guarantee that there were more. I guarantee that there were more like episodes that you would consider good than ones that you would just consider stupid.
I mean, like that episode where that girl liked him and she was just following around with big ol' eyes. That was hilarious.
Hey Jacques, if you're upset at Go Raven being different, then you need to object to the older cartoon too.
Why is that?
So, go ahead, Daniel. Why don't you enlighten Jacques? Because I know Raven from the comics is completely different.
Even though there are times where Raven acts out of character, which are great when she does her Lady Legacy thing. Usually,
the Lady Legacy,
except for that one episode where she went Dark Lady Legacy, I felt like that was forced.
No, that was forced. But the first two Lady Legacy episodes were funny.
Wait, so you literally like some of the times that she goes out of character, but not other times that she goes out of character. That's called being picky and choosy.
Yeah, it was written. It was written well. Because honestly, the whole concept.
Remember, her going out of character.
No, the whole concept of Lady Legacy is explained. The whole concept of Lady Legacy is the fact that she acts the ways that she acts because her cloak took over her mind and makes her act gloomy and like sarcastic. And when they removed her cloak, she became more outgoing and became a happier became a much more enjoyable person to be around. And then that's when she donned the identity Lady Legacy. That's like the joke was explained, and because then Cyborg put on a cloak and he became the new Raven basically. Because the cloak took over his mind and made him like her.
But at the same time, she was acting out of character, and you were fine with it.
But they explained it. They did not explain why. They did not explain why they did not explain why when Beast Boy turned into a monkey, or turned into a giant gorilla, and took over the tower. Why she was the one. Her and Starfire were the one that followed Beast Boy, and it was Cyborg that went to Robin and said, "You need to take the tower back over." Like, why wasn't that Raven that went to go?
Why did they have to explain it?
You know what? Because I'm gonna. Because you know what? At the end of the day, with Teen Titans Go, Jacques, sometimes it really just doesn't matter.
That's the whole point.
Exactly. It doesn't matter to the writers at all.
And that's what makes it. That's what makes people like it, and also what makes people hate it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a series of none of this goes together. It's not cohesive.
At the end of the day, it's not gonna matter. It's like some of the shit in Invader Zim. It doesn't it doesn't fucking matter. Div and Zim could turn into fucking sausages and end up dying in the episode, and no one cares.
Yes, they literally turned into
meat.
He
can have his eyes removed and they were implanted with robot ones. Die from a squirrel attacking him, and then the next episode he's fine, and then they don't, and no one acts like they were even hanging. It doesn't even act like they were hanging out like literally 2 episodes ago.
Well,
that's the appeal that I get of Teen Titans Go, but also Teen Titans Go has a lot more badly written episodes in my opinion that I don't really I don't care for as an adult.
Basically, yeah, it's just like there's like a lot of episodes where it's just like it's okay, that's just okay. Like not like it's just like I can't say it's funny, I can't say it's just so dumb that I can't I can't like really.
It's kind of like how what me and Scott were talking about yesterday. Yesterday I was talking to Scott about some of the some anime. So I brought up Black Clover, which I feel is like it's not bad. It's unremarkable. It's not really anything. It's not anything that's gonna make me sit there and watch it keep up with it every week like freaking other stuff that I keep up with.
So you want to open this can of worms now?
Yes, I'm going to open this can of worms now. Yes, I'm going to open this can of worms now. But pretty much, it's like Black Clover. It doesn't appeal to me because, as a person who's not the biggest shonen fan, I kind of need a little bit more in a shonen series to keep me going outside of nostalgia. Like Dragon Ball Z.
To me, Black Clover is a perfectly functional series. Am I saying that it's breaking new ground? Am I saying that it's doing anything amazing? No. But does it entertain me for 20 minutes? Yes. Yes, it does.
And for me, I watched 3 episodes of it, and I'm like, wow, this is like Naruto and Fairy Tail mixed together. But unfortunately, it's taking Fairy Tail and taking some of the boring bits that make Fairy Tail boring. It's so boring in my opinion.
For me, now, my opinion of Black Clover is
we're about to change subjects, aren't we?
Oh yeah,
we're about to change topics.
You brought up Black Clover.
And John, before you get into that, Daniel also said you need to read Raven's miniseries that just ended, written by her co-creator.
Oh boy.
Like Raven's miniseries from what?
Because
like,
they got the Trigon stuff pretty good, except for the whole Slade being his servant thing. That was kind of weird, but that was kind of odd. But that was an excuse to bring Slade back and give Robin something, give Robin a character arc again, because that's what we need, more Robin character arcs in Teen Titans.
What's what universe is the Raven mini series take place in?
Teen Titans?
No, I mean it's based off the Teen Titans show? Is it based off the Teen Titans comic? Based off Teen Titans Go?
It's based off her original character.
Yeah, like it's based off the original Raven. You know, the non-emo, the non-emo one,
Even though most of the stuff
like every single fucking thing that I've seen her in, she's been emo. That would be weird.
Well, it's not the fact that she's emo; it's more that she's withdrawn.
Withdrawn. I mean, she's kind of like she's got her like father sealed away in a
Yes, Daniel. Yes. What's a Slade? you mean you changed his name? How strange. Yeah, no, Daniel. That's entirely true. He was out of character completely.
But like the whole thing of
was okay with it.
It's like, why was he a Trigon? It's like, I know that it's it's like I understand that. He's
like the whole thing is
power, but
I mean, he didn't even have his name.
If they made
Trigon though. I called him Trigon. Damn it.
I mean, like here's the thing: if they made Raven, I'm gonna say this about Teen Titans Go, then I'm gonna move on to Black Clover.
Oh boy.
if they made Raven like a silly character from the beginning of Teen Titans Go, a character that was meant to be a character that was meant to just do stupid silly things along with Beast Boy and Cyborg, then fine.
What you don't get about Teen Titans Go is that they're all meant to do funny, silly things at one point or another. I mean, they're all meant to play the character that's needed at that point. That's the plot of the show.
The thing is, the show is supposed the show at the beginning was actually like, I don't know, the show is at its funniest when the characters are behaving in their in character. The show is at its funniest.
But you're also saying in character based on what they were in the cartoon you used to watch, not based on anything else.
Well, the only thing that kind of really pissed me off about Teen Titans Go is when they acknowledged stuff from the old show and then kind of spit it back in our faces.
That was annoying. Yeah, but no, the thing is, listen, the thing about what I was saying is, like, if you're gonna have her serious, which they did have Raven serious at the beginning. There's also, by the way, I think Raven's the best character in Teen Titans Go.
Daniel, I don't think that's the same. I don't think that's the same instance because
that is the same.
Cross-dressing is a bit, not a character trait.
But Julian, that's the argument. Is that literally?
That's the argument Daniel's making. It's a bit because all the stuff that. Oh right. That
Teen
makes sense
Titans
now.
Go is
all the stuff in Teen Titans Go doesn't really matter because it's a bit, not an actual fucking show not a fucking show that follows characters.
There's no story arc.
Even
there's
though
no character.
cross-dressing after a while stopped being a bit and started being part of his character.
But his thing, I'll give you that. That is a bit. You're right. When you say it like that, you're right. It's a bit.
But I guess what Jock's saying that pretty much Teen Titans Go pretty much being mostly bits and then pretty much going back to the normal character stuff is not the
But they
best.
don't really go back
I think
to the
Jock's
normal
wanting it
character
to
stuff.
stick with one thing and
They're not
going
out and defeating supervillains.
Agreed.
They're not. There's no plot.
I mean, no, we're not saying that. Here's the thing.
They never
Okay,
get away
Teen
from
Titans
being
Go,
a bit.
He said no. Okay, Jock, let me say this. He's
Okay.
Jock's saying that pretty much if you're gonna be funny, try and stick to a character arc. It's kind of like because it's kind of like when Squidward does random stuff. It's entertaining when he does it, but he doesn't do it all the time.
Agreed. That agreed.
He'll do it all the time. Jock says the Teen Titans Go's tone of being wacky and being literally wacky all the time and not really sticking to one makes it bad for him.
Right, but again, his only argument is that it's bad for him. But he's trying to say that they should get rid of it and change to other shows.
Nah, I didn't say to get rid of it.
You're saying they should do other shows.
Back to what I was saying earlier, I was saying I even said specifically it's okay that they play it more than anything because it makes the money. It's just that let some other shows have light. Let some other shows
play
have light.
Instead of playing it 3 hours in a row, play it every other hour, and that would work.
Yeah, but you'll make more
exactly.
money playing it 3 hours in a row.
I mean, the thing
actually,
is,
most of the good clips are on YouTube anyway.
They're true. I mean, the thing is, they're sacrificing their other shows for for the popularity of one show.
Well, I guess pretty much it worked for Nickelodeon, so why wouldn't they? But then
they're gonna keep doing
a lot of people stopped watching Nickelodeon because of the SpongeBob.
Exactly. Exactly. A lot of people
that's what they still do because it makes them money. You say that people stopped watching, but they really didn't because they're still getting enough viewership to keep doing it.
Oh no, because Nickelodeon also has a big enough live action fan base to actually keep the live action shows going.
Those live action shows are pretty cheesy and not funny.
They're absolutely horrible.
Have you seen some of the the Disney Channel stuff is not any better? I swear, most of the show. Actually,
they're garbage.
Wait a minute. I forgot. A majority of the Disney Channel shows written by the same fucking person. Just like after iCarly, most of the live action shows were written by the same goddamn director. Wasn't the person who directed iCarly also directed Victorious? And Sam and Cat and a couple of the other shows.
Didn't they also write Kenan and Kel?
No. The writers for no. The writers for Kenan and Kel are completely different people. I think he was part of the staff of the writing for Kenan and Kel, but he wasn't actually one of the main writers for Kenan and Kel.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but the thing about it is though, iCarly for the time of it, the time it was airing was funny. So was Victorious at the time it was airing was funny.
It was okay.
But the shows now that have are pretty bad, and Sam and Cat is just
that kind of canceled that canceled mid-season because Ariana Grande got actually popular.
Are you kidding me, Gabe? Screw you!
That's a completely different.
Screw you,
I saw
Gabe.
that. I saw that.
I died after I did the final hit.
Oh my god, I saw that. That was tragic. That was tragic.
That was messed up.
That was tragic. But
I literally did the final hit.
But literally, it's kind of sometimes it's kind of hard not to. From what Daniel says, like you like others have a bias because you grew up on the other cartoon. Well, no, with Teen Titans Go, I got over the other. I don't know about Jock, but I got over the old cartoon stuff like about a good couple episodes in when I actually started liking it.
My favorite episode of Teen Titans Go would probably be the episode when when like they were berating Raven for being like mean, and she was insisting that she was being nice by being mean, or the show would say it mean. And yeah, I know it was a dumb word, but you know what? Kids will find it funny. Whatever. Anyways,
no, it's not Dixie Kong. It's close, but she wants to be a pop star.
But the thing I liked about the episode was when her father showed up and told her that being nice by being mean, like, you know, doesn't exist, and like cursed her to only be nice and say nice things, and then it wind up having like I think like she encouraged like Starfire to marry a bowl of chili.
Wait, Jock. You said this was your favorite episode, right?
Yeah, because it was funny.
Okay, yet you were perfectly okay with Trigon acting completely out of character.
Trigon?
Her father?
Oh,
for Raven's father.
I mean, like that was in character. That's in character for
Well, for the show, Trigon's pretty stupid. Trigon's pretty stupid.
Earlier,
that's a character for Teen Titans Go.
Your argument earlier was literally that you were pissed off because other characters act out of character, and yet you were perfectly okay at that point.
Trigon's character being like silly, goofy dad
I'm going to say
this,
Scott. Let me, because I don't think you understand this, Scott. Scott, as far as Teen Titans Go goes, I don't give a fuck about the original Teen Titans. I'm only judging Teen Titans Go based on its own merits. And as far as Teen Titans Go, Trigon is in character.
So is Raven.
But when she's being like you know, mean, like the whole episode was about how she's too serious and how she's too mean to everyone, and then Trigon curses her to be like nice. That was the whole point of the episode, because in that episode she was in character and being like mean, and the whole point of it was making her out of character by cursing her to be only nice, which was funny because then the hijinks ensued because there was nobody to check all the other characters for their stupid decisions. And the hijinks was pretty funny, but like everyone except for Raven was in character, and the reason why Raven was in character because she was cursed within the narrative of the story. And that was funny. But when characters are like when Raven's serious in one episode of Teen Titans Go, and then completely goofy in another episode of Teen Titans Go, and then serious and then super goofy, then serious and super goofy, and there's no explanation as to why she's super goofy, then it's not funny. At least for me. Like I said, I don't like if other people enjoy it, you know, have at it, have fun with it. But for me, it's just not funny when she's serious in one episode of Teen Titans Go, then silly in an episode of Teen Titans Go, then silly, then serious. I'm not judging it based on original Teen Titans. I'm only judging it based on Teen Titans Go.
Even then,
and
Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go, her character is literally that of she can be serious at times or she can be really stupid at times.
I mean, here's the thing.
That is her character.
Here's the thing. When she's calling, what was it? One episode of Teen Titans Go, when she's calling, Beast. Well, actually, no. When she's calling Starfire an idiot for wanting to marry a bowl of chili, and like, you know, stopping her from doing it because it's a bad, stupid idea. And then in the next episode, she's eats pizza and goes like all silly and crazy and starts acting goofy with everyone. It's just like,
maybe she knows there's at times that, you know, you should be serious and times you shouldn't be. If someone's wanting to literally marry,
character moments like that whenever she did the My Little Pony stuff. I like the My Little Pony joke. It's like this whole, it's like this, she's supposed to be dark and serious, but it's this whole hidden thing of like she likes My Little Ponies, but I can't let anybody know.
Characters can be more than one-dimensional. What you're saying is basically you're angry because she's not one-dimensional.
No, I'm not angry. It's like, here's the thing. If I personally, like I said this, like I say, if I like basically, hold on, let me get my thoughts together on this one. All right, if I was like, okay, basically this, if I was listening to an argument about cartoons and said, hey guys, you're being silly, it's just a cartoon, does it matter? Would I be in character?
Jacques, would you be in
Come on,
character
tell me I'd be,
if you
please, someone tell me I'd be in character. Tell me I'd be in character if I did that.
Jacques, the difference is, okay, she's acting silly. Okay, that may be how she is. Someone wants to marry a bowl of chili. She's like, no, that's where I draw a line. You're just dumb.
What?
I mean, okay, let me see.
There's a difference between being
Julian,
silly
okay,
and being
Julian,
like, I want to marry a bowl of chili.
Okay, what Scott said, I got lost. What?
Julian, okay.
What I'm saying is that a character would
Since I'm still sitting here playing devil's advocate all night about this whole conversation, let me go back. What Jack's saying is, okay, everyone knows me, complete hyperactive spaz. When I don't act, when I completely stop being like that for no actual reason, one day for 1 hour, and then go back to being another thing, and go right back to doing it. It's like, it's kind of weird. You sit there and be like, oh,
you're
that's
also
strange
saying,
for their character.
But you're also saying one episode it's this, one episode it's that.
I mean,
well,
it's not for me.
Because people can have more than one character trait. Because the fact of Raisin having like My Little Ponies is part of her Teen Titans character trait. It's like, yeah,
Jacques, I was gonna ask a question that. No.
Give me a second to address David real quick. Yeah, the thing is, Daniel. Why does he saying David? So I'm sorry, Daniel. Anyways,
David.
Like, give me a second to address Daniel. I won't say David again. Anyways, look.
Actually, you could. Actually, if you just did say that, that actually would work out a lot more.
What, David?
Because most of the no, dummy, read the comment.
Okay, I read the comment, but like anyway, that's a comment I'm addressing. But yeah, so Daniel, like the thing is, like, yeah, it's not for me. But my issue is, I don't hate the series because it's not for me. I just hate the fact that like that's all Cartoon Network has to offer now.
Like, they have a ton of IP. They have a ton of decent. They have a ton of IPs that they could be using, but that they could be using with or without the creator's consent, and they don't. Even if I get why they're not, because it's not popular. Because if it's not popular anymore, and most of the people watching television are completely different age groups from us. But I mean, what Jack's saying is, it sucks that way. It kind of stinks that way for when people do want to watch television. It's like we don't really get much of an option.
Here's the thing, like, I don't watch television. Hold on.
Oh my God! Don't bring up the fact you don't watch television, because that makes this whole conversation stupid.
I mean, the reason why is because whenever I turn on Cartoon Network to watch television, all I see is a marathon of Teen Titans Go, and I don't want to watch Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Because at first, Jacques did like Teen Titans Go. I remember when Jacques was telling me, "Oh, the show, Julian, give the show a chance. It's not that. It's not as bad as you think it is."
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
When I was literally saying back and forth, I despise the show with a passion, and I'm like, "Fine, Jacques, I'll give it more of a shot." And then I watched it. I'm like, "Fine, I like it. I like it for what it is, but it's too stupid for me. That sometimes it gets too stupid for me, and I can't stomach it." Which I admit that. Teen Titans Go, for me, I can enjoy it, but it also becomes so stupid that I can't stomach it because it's not meant for me. It's not meant for me.
Hold on.
And especially when they sit there and use elements from the old show and slap me in the face with it.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Huh?
Like the fact that they could show other shows and not overuse it and stuff. They do that with every popular show.
Remind you, I was one of the people who actually despised the fact that they would show Adventure Time at nauseam.
Yeah, but no, like, oh, by the way, when I say I hate something, I can hate something. I'm allowed to just like hate something. That doesn't mean you have to hate it, but I can hate it. Like, so basically for me, saying I hate something is the exact same thing as saying it's not for me. Because yeah, if I hate something, that doesn't mean everyone else has to hate it. I can hate it though, because I can hate it.
But you also said earlier that you don't. You said you hate Teen Titans, and then said you don't hate Teen Titans.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I'm
negative,
using my
pretty
words.
much for Jacques, the negatives
right.
outweigh the positives.
Basically, yes. For the show, the negative outweigh the positives. But yes,
I love how I can talk for him.
That's just because you're linked mentally.
You know why they show cops so often? That's because G4 is failing as a channel.
G4 doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
What the fuck they call themselves now? They
don't exist. Period anymore.
Well,
wait,
okay.
Supposed to be like the Gentleman's Channel.
No, it's gone. That doesn't exist either.
Jeopardy people need something to want to try and make money. People need, game shows will never really die, except for supermarkets.
There you go. There goes your argument
right
there, man. That's why I don't like the fact that they show Teen Titans Go too much, because G4 used to show video game stuff. Then they said, then they started showing Arrested Development a lot, and then they started showing, and then they started rerunning Cops over and over and again, and now they don't exist. I don't want that for Cartoon Network.
Well, how do you
know it wasn't a bunch of the
but
like
one thing I'm kind of pissed off is it's their 25th anniversary and they're not really doing a lot with it.
Exactly, you know, like
it's like it'd be nice to have a little bit more variety of your older stuff, so you could show why this network is why this network is the way it is, instead of just, you know, slapping us in the face with your Powerpuff Girls remake that you don't even have enough faith in it anymore to actually put on your main channel, Cartoon Network.
That's because everyone said it sucked.
Yeah, no, the new what you call them? Powerpuff Girls is garbage. It's just a reskin Teen Titans Go.
See, that's where the Teen Titans Go formula didn't work. It's just that it's pretty much Cartoon Network's Fanboy and Chum Chum, pretty much trying to use the formula from another show and failing miserably. Except this time they had to use an old IP that people liked, and you know, fucked it up and gave that a good old shaft.
Honestly, I don't even know why I allowed myself to think that this could be a thing when I first heard that they were bringing back Powerpuff Girls, because I should have realized from the beginning that Powerpuff Girls could never, ever work in today's society.
Oh right, they're too violent.
Powerpuff Girls are extremely violent, and like with the way things are now, they show blood and everything. With things are now, they can't do that. I mean, heck, the most violent. You know what the most violent show on Cartoon Network is right now?
Steven Universe.
Yes, that's the most violent one.
Even then,
I thought it was Adventure Time.
No,
actually, Adventure Time. Finn got his arm cut off. Literally got his arm cut off.
You know,
the Lich did some creepy ass shit. And then,
Jacques, so your argument's invalid.
Princess Bubblegum genocides people all the time.
But Jacques, all of that is worse than Powerpuff Girls. So your argument that Powerpuff Girls could not exist in its form is wrong.
No. The way Powerpuff Girls show it, the Powerpuff Girls. Here's the thing. You also got to remember too. The way Finn got his arm ripped off, it was like his sword, consumed his arm, and like the sword got pulled off, and then you just saw a nub for an arm. While and Princess Bubblegum ripping off Princess Bubblegum killing her people. You gotta remember, her people are made of candy. Like, you know, so they're killing like her killing people.
So pretty much she's like, my people can be remade. You can't.
Yeah, we gotta remember, like, people when with the Powerpuff Girls, people got like teeth ripped out, black eyes. Some got, like, literally, I saw some episodes where they would literally tear through their entire body and could be covered in blood.
What the fuck?
Well, not blood.
Girls were you watching?
The insides.
The inside
no,
of the monster.
No, Scott, rewatch Powerpuff Girls. They actually do, like, rip out. It's not like gratuitous gut stuff, but it's like they're actually, most usually the time when they go through enemies, it's like more of the goo monsters or like certain monsters, and sometimes the monsters do kind of like have like it's like most of the monsters don't bleed, but they remind you that during the episode that Bubbles went like all vicious and shit, she stabbed the monster's horn through his mouth.
Yes,
and went out the back of his neck.
She grabbed his horn off his nose, ripped it off his face, and then stabbed it through his mouth. That happens.
That is from a different. That is what we call from a different time.
Yeah,
you could not show that on television these days, because somebody's parents would get angry.
My parents would flip.
Because that shit was like, oh my god. It's like, wow. It's like, yes. Like, there's a reason why the original title for Pop-Up Girls is called Whoop Ass Girls.
Yeah, yeah. Pop-Up Girls could never work in this day and age.
Not anymore. Not the way it used to be. Which, you know, I get that. You can have Pop-Up Girls have silly moments, but you know, you kind of did take away from the original.
They just made it Teen Titans Go. I mean, they just made it Teen Titans Go.
And then you could take away from what Teen Titans Go showed. You can take something away from what it used to be and make it funny, but Pop-Up Girls did it with a spectacular thud, because at least in Teen Titans Go they tried to save the world. They were at least fighting a villain in some episodes, and then it went into wacky, stupid, silly nonsense. Or villains would be in the show, except, you know, after a while they stopped putting the villains in the show and just did wacky, silly nonsense.
I mean, like, honestly,
recent
Pop-Up Girls
episodes I haven't really been fond of Teen Titans Go.
What Pop-Up Girls did, the new Pop-Up Girls, what they did was they just made a Teen Titans Go, the Teen Titans Go with the Pop-Up Girl skin, and then shoved it with as much like pop culture references as possible to try and get you know, children to like it, like putting things like the words fleek, memes, and the Pop-Up Girls twerking
are around forever.
Let me remind you, the Pop-Up Girls
they even did
in one episode were twerking.
I showed that to my friend Robert. He was so pissed. He's like, "Why'd you show me this?" I'm like, "Everyone must suffer, Robert. Everyone has to suffer. Look what they try. This is what the new generation of Pop-Up, Pop-Up Girls has now."
And when we say
that's the sad part.
When we say take away from the original, we're not saying that they actually physically took something away from the original. We're saying that in the new one, they removed aspects of the original in order to make a different show. Which Teen Titans Go showed that can be done and still be funny. While Pop-Up Girls show is like not
took away its main premise and literally it was left with nothing else.
Yes.
Because that's all Pop-Up Girls really is. Yeah, there's funny bits in it, but the funny bits were in between the fight. I like how
you said they didn't take away anything from the originals. They just removed this from the originals.
No, they can't take. No, it's like
you just literally contradicted it.
Okay, Scott. Basically, what he thought we said was, oh, these things existing take away from the original. No, what we're saying is they remove aspects of the original in the show. Like Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans are not the same show because they removed some of the aspects from the original Teen Titans and made Teen Titans Go. But Teen Titans Go was still funny even with those removed aspects. They removed the action, they removed the character development from the original Teen Titans Go.
Aren't they just two separate series? Like,
yeah,
most people that have, most of the children now watching Powerpuff Girls know nothing of the original.
Well, that's the Scott. The problem is the marketing for Powerpuff Girls was literally trying to bring back the demographic that likes it in the first place, and try and get them to watch it too. It's kind of like with the movie Gem, where they tried to use people the director asked people who like the old series to pretty much show us in your Gem cosplays and all this other stuff, and it had nothing. And literally the movie, they then put those like clips from those old 80s fans into the movie where it looked nothing. Well, the movie looked nothing like the original at all. That's the problem with Powerpuff Girls. The freaking people who made Teen Titans Go, we said they at least admitted we had never seen a single episode of the old Teen Titans Go.
Admitted that.
We are not here for them. They at least admit that. We are not here for you guys. We are not here for you guys. We're not here for you guys. We'll pander to you guys once in a while, but we are not here for you.
And like I said, I have no
Girls
problem.
marketed itself as it's like the Powerpuff Girls are back.
Wait,
yay!
But Julian, then think about this. That's why it's not on anymore.
See, that's why Powerpuff Girls is on anymore because it was a failed. Because that's what made Teen Titans go better than fucking Powerpuff Girls. Because they marketed themselves.
I have no problem. I have no problem with.
Which this is why I started just accepting Teen Titans Go for what it is. When I finally accepted the fact that it wasn't trying to pull off the old show like those shorts were back when DC Nation was going on. The DC Nation shorts, it's like they were using the old they're using the old Teen Titans aspects, and it's like being silly, and I like that. Then Teen Titans Go came out and was a lot less related to the show entirely, and then that's when I started getting butthurt about it and then Young Justice was canceled for it. Well, one of the rumors at the time was Young Justice canceled for it. Young Justice got canceled because fucking people are stupid, but
that and people don't buy the toys.
Well, that's the thing. What Young Justice toy? I never saw a single Young Justice toy. I worked at Walmart.
This is my argument. This is my situation with Teen Titans Go.
I'm so glad he forgot about Black Clover.
Well, yeah, I know. I realized that. But when it started, I actually liked it. I actually liked it.
Me and Jock's positions were switched.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand it.
It started. I really wanted to like it, but then as I watched it, I realized I couldn't like it, and then I came. Then I came up for a reason why I couldn't like it. But
yeah, Daniel agrees
it didn't really
with me.
start bothering me. But it didn't really bother me until I realized that Cartoon Network has lost faith in every other show that's not Teen Titans Go or Gumball.
It's understandable why a show would lose faith in other things, but then when it loses faith in a show that pretty much keeps that more their other demographics would like, especially even the people in the age group that they're looking towards, because trust me, there are plenty of young kids who like Steven Universe, but now it's like a lot of Steven Universe stuff isn't shown, period.
Yeah,
right.
And people will forget. I mean, the whole thing about it is I don't like there are rumors floating around that Cartoon Network has been trying to cancel Steven Universe for the longest time, and that would be a very sad thing because Steven Universe is a really good show.
I don't think they will.
Sure, it's Cartoon Network or angry Christian parents.
Because if they're gonna do that, then they're better off going after the Loud House, which is way more.
Well, that's the thing.
Loud House is
a popular Steven Universe.
Scott, you gotta remember, Steven Universe Fusion is a very
children aren't gonna understand that.
Parents will, and parents will be upset. They don't care if their children don't understand.
My mom actually hated the fact that me and Steven watch Angry Beaver sometimes because she thought that we would imitate that.
My mom hated Angry Beavers too. She hated me watching that show.
I don't know why she hated it because my mom at least had a valid argument because me and Steven would fight and me and Steven would fight a lot because both young boys and same age. It was so stupid. But
and apparently there were Young Justice toys.
There were Young Justice toys? I didn't see a single one. Because I knew someone who was actually looking for some of them and he couldn't find a single one in the store. He had to order it offline, which pissed him off.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Stevie, basically my final argument is, yes, Teen Titans Go is not for me, but
anymore.
I mean, it's. I mean, the thing that frustrates me about it is I liked it because I saw the funny in it at first. I saw the funny the funny potential that it had, but they weren't going for my demographic, which I can get that. I just wish that Cartoon Network, had more to offer than just that show. Except for a couple episodes where
except for some of these cyborg-related episodes,
on top of that,
keep bringing back old stuff.
On top of that, Cartoon Network. On top of that, there's already been proven that you can do both. By the way, it's already proven that you can do both. You know how? It's been proved by the exact same network. Gumball was able to do both. Gumball is able to appeal to children with a silly, out there humor, at the same time be smart and funny enough to appeal to adults.
But also, Gumball is written by Europeans.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Americans
it's a European
can't write?
show, huh?
Saying Americans can't write?
Apparently
Maybe.
not as well.
Sometimes, look at hello, Jacques. What's your favorite sci-fi series? I know it's not Star Trek or Star Wars.
It's Rick and Morty.
No, sci-fi. No, sci-fi series that's not freaking. That's literally traditional.
Oh.
Think about it.
Fine. Yes, it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
And
I think we're talking about books. And
Doctor Who. There you go. Thank you.
Although Doctor Who's writing largely, lately for the past few years, has largely sucked until I'm waiting for them to actually start get their shit back together.
Well, still, it's a sci-fi series. It's a sci-fi series written by Europeans that you like. And then what's the other majority thing that you pay attention to that you like that's written by people out of this country?
Anime. I know.
There we go.
Whatever.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
it's official, everybody. Jack doesn't like American writers.
You know what?
Except for Rebecca Sugar.
Rick and Morty are made by America. Rick and Morty.
And Rick and Morty. But Rick and Morty
Daniel
is
also
mostly,
said that Teen Titans Go does appeal to adults. Him and Kelly watch it on his parents' DVR all the time.
What?
Okay, Teen Titans Go. Okay, I'm not saying pretty much. I'm saying it doesn't appeal to Jacques anymore. Jacques said it doesn't appeal to adults. I said it doesn't appeal to Jacques anymore.
I would say,
doesn't appeal.
okay, you know what?
I've lost appeal in it because I just don't care. It's like, yeah, look, it's Teen Titans Go again. Good for it. Good for it. What else is on?
It's good. Like there's nothing wrong with it. I have nothing against you, and Kelly watching it or liking it. But I say it largely doesn't appeal to adults. Like most adults who watch it probably wouldn't find it as funny as you guys.
At that point, you're talking basically speaking for a majority of people. Technically, both of you are speaking for a majority of people.
Even though pretty much that what's it called? Not Memorial. Fucking what's that? What's the name for a fucking giant art piece on a wall?
Mural.
Mural. There we go. The mural they had in fucking Comic-Con says pretty much kind of started this whole. Is pretty much a base for this argument of pretty much the old Teen Titans characters beating up the Teen Titans Go ones. And people's reactions online were pretty much split in half.
Really?
Yes. Most of the arguments I saw online were split in half. This is funny. This is not funny. This is funny. This is not funny. Why would they? Why do you? It's like even though it's mostly freaking the people who made Teen Titans Go were the ones who pretty much came up with the idea for that shit. So it's like it's them beating up themselves. They even had an episode where they watched an episode where the Teen Titans Go saw an episode of Teen Titans. Yeah, and they're like, oh my god, we used to be so cool.
That was funny. That was funny.
Be so cool. They even beat themselves. They even beat up themselves because at the end of the day, the show doesn't care about it. The show doesn't care. It really doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't
and that's
care.
what I think.
The show
and that's the problem for you, Jacques, because. What medium do you pay attention to that usually gives a shit about itself a majority of the time? And that there are very few times where it doesn't, when it doesn't give a shit about itself, you don't care. You have an interest in it. I mean, how many more satirical anime have I watched over you?
I mean, yeah, you did watch Ninja Slayer.
Ninja Slayer is wonderful. it is one of the best things created ever.
Although I will admit, Ninja Slayer had me laughing when we were watching it at your house.
Yeah.
Ninja Slayer is dumb.
But anyway, but seriously, it's like, but then at the end of the day, the thing that mostly makes me mad about sometimes is like, I really wish that television would appeal to me more often these days. It's not even a television for adults appeals to me anymore.
Yeah,
that's why I've given up on it. But even Netflix does it. Well, actually, who am I kidding? Netflix finally started appealing to me again because I'm now watching a show which is completely garbage, but I shouldn't be watching it, but I like it.
What?
Jacques, we already talked about this show.
Oh, really?
I like
Are you really watching that show? Oh my god, you like Neo Yokio now?
I like it.
I'm Hikikomori now.
Hikikomori to the max. I love Neo Yokio, even though it isn't, even though technically it is an insult to anime.
It does actually look like the Pokemon Snap vehicle.
But think about it, Jock. I liked Kappa Mikey, which a lot of anime fans hated.
I hated Kappa Mikey.
Fans hated Kappa Mikey. Scott hated Kappa Mikey. Every time I brought it up, Scott would get pissed.
I still hate Kappa Mikey.
I love Kappa Mikey.
I remember Kappa Mikey.
That was stupid.
I love Kappa Mikey. Even though now it's like, yeah, the animation's kind of like, it's like, this Flash animation stuff's really painful. But I usually, that's the whole thing. That's why I realized, okay, Teen Titans Go to satire. That's what I finally got over it and started accepting it for what it was, and then ended up liking it a little bit more than Jock did. But then I still agree with Jock that it's a little bit even though it makes them money, I wish it wasn't oversaturated like SpongeBob is on Nickelodeon, because then then it's like, oh great, now I don't have anything to watch on this channel either. Oh well, it's okay. It's not gonna, it's not the end of the world. Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon will stick around because other people are still watching it, thank God. Even though it's lost my interest.
Okay, on a completely different note, I watched a movie today.
Oh.
It was a weird movie.
What movie?
Because I thought it would be really funny. I thought it would be really funny, and it wasn't. I watched Central Intelligence.
Central Intelligence?
You mean that movie with The Rock and fucking Kevin Hart in it?
Yes. I did not need to see The Rock's ass. I really didn't. I didn't ask for it. I didn't expect it. I didn't want it.
Well, unfortunately, the thing about it is, from when I saw that scene, it's like I've watched wrestling. I've already seen The Rock's butt contoured around fucking tights, so it's like it's not really anything I haven't seen before.
But crack and everything, just fully there. I also didn't need to see the really fat.
Unfortunately, there are things that I didn't want to see James Bond's butt either, but I did. So.
No, I am not gonna go see Medea's Butu. I have no one to go watch it with.
Julian, you should watch that.
No, I'm not going to go see that. Jacques, how many times have I told you I will never pay money to see anything Tyler Perry related, ever.
But South Park has told me that you will laugh at it.
I will not give Tyler Perry a dime of my money. I hate Tyler Perry because he fucking makes his money abusing the ignorance of black people.
Is it because you're black, Julian? Is it because you're black and you know that you biologically have to laugh?
No, it's not no. I stopped thinking Medea was funny ages ago. That shit got old for me. That shit got real old real quick. Real quick for me. It's the fact of, look at all this. I made such a compelling black drama.
Hey, Alex.
It's like, you know what? You know how many people's lives I could see I see on this fucking thing? How many fucking black people do you just talk to and listen to their stories and make fucking money off of it? This is like, it's like, oh look, black people cheating on each other and fucking, fucking doing stupid shit and being family and being loud and shouting and guns and racist stuff. It's like, oh my God, it's like, let's take black people's lives and make money off of it. Boo! Boo, you Tyler Perry, you think you're fucking original. Fuck you!
God, I still can't get over the fact that they actually used the Japanese names in the PAL version.
Wow. But,
I will not get used to saying
seriously, if you don't want to hear me rant, never bring up Tyler Perry around me. Ever.
Julian, you can cross-dress for God.
Huh?
It's okay to cross-dress for God.
No, please, we all know Tyler Perry isn't just doing that for fucking shits and giggles. No, he does it because he's comfortable in that shit.
Did you watch?
Boondocks had it right. Tyler Perry is as gay. It's so fucking gay, and that's why they fucking took that shit down, because don't let the black audience start sitting there saying Tyler Perry is gay, because then it's not good, and then, suddenly that shit's gonna come out of the fucking woodwork, and then no one's gonna fucking want to buy, and then your mama ain't gonna want to buy that shit now because Tyler Perry's part of the devil.
Alex, I'm sorry. Daniel. The thing about Tyler Perry, yes, there's the audience, but I understand why Tyler Perry makes money. Because my mom will put on a Tyler Perry movie, and I'll sit down, and I'll come downstairs to the kitchen to just grab something to eat, and become completely distracted in watching the movie. Now, the thing about it is, because it appeals to the most toxic part of my upbringing, the ghetto, the just like it appeals to probably the worst part of me. Like
exactly, and that's why it's evil. It's poison. It's black poison. It's pretty much the same thing as what Jackass is. The fucking stupid white boys.
Yeah, it is poison. Like it's just as poison to black people as BET is. Like
that's why I don't watch. That's why I don't change. I don't even put the channel on BET. If you put it on BET, I will make sure that I have no reason to pay attention.
No, did you watch Cinema Snob review Medea's Boo?
No.
No, I didn't.
I had never seen. Have you watched Medea's Boo?
No.
No.
Oh my god, the old guy in that, like when Medea's talking to him and stuff, he's just like, you know damn well you got a prostate. It's like, that shit's a... He's like, you know you a man. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he just kept doing that shit all the time, just like, yeah, you a man.
Texas Go argument all over again. You know, I understand that Tyler Perry has an audience, but the fact of is he uses.
I mean, like, here's the thing.
He uses
like,
what black people.
He
uses what black. It's like it's fucking. It's like,
yeah,
you know,
it's manipulative. like the whole thing is it's manipulative, and like honestly, it appeals to the most toxic part of my upbringing, and like
that's why Jacques can sit there and stomach it.
Like the reason why I laugh is because
we know people who act like this.
We know people like that. But I mean, like the thing about acting like that is acting like that is toxic. Acting like that is not funny in real life. Acting like that is very self-destructive and destructive to the people around you. And and Tyler Perry just, let's say, doesn't go out of his way to point out that it's bad.
How toxic it really is.
Yeah, he doesn't go out of his way to point out how toxic it is. He just plays it up for a laugh. When we should probably bring up a dialogue.
Play it up for a laugh, or to get you to shed a tear over something. It's like, oh, there are people who deal with this shit have this shit going on every day. But you don't see me. But you don't see that shit. Someone shedding a tear for this person who cheated on their wife tonight. No, they don't fucking get. There's no pity there. They're just like, oh well, too bad for you. You didn't pleasure your husband well enough.
Daniel, there's a reason why our parents didn't allow us to watch that show.
But they'll let you watch
Tyler Perry. That's not a good argument. There's a reason why we weren't allowed to watch that show.
Yet they'll let you watch Tyler Perry, which you claim is just as toxic.
But here's the thing, and here's the thing, because my mom doesn't realize it's toxic. They throw Christianity on it, and they say that they're doing it for God, and my mom and my parents don't even realize it's toxic. They just think it's normal, even though it's incredibly toxic. My mom has told me some things that seem normal and duh to her, that seem incredibly toxic and self-destructive to me.
You know, it's like, you know, I understood why my mom didn't want me to watch Angry Beavers. It made sense to me, even as a child. I got it. It's like, they fight, we don't,
I watched
they
it all
fight,
the
we don't watch
time.
it. And then my dad came up with counter argument is, they're young. Who cares? But Tyler Perry isn't marketed to children. Tyler Perry isn't marketed to
that's
children.
another thing too. I mean,
Tyler
like,
Perry's marketed to fully grown black adults. Black adults who should fucking know better.
Okay, Daniel.
Fucking know better, but they don't,
you know
because
what this
they're
means.
ignorant.
Daniel, this means me and you have to go watch Boo too.
Yeah, I can't condone, I can't condone Tyler Perry speeding on others' ignorance.
Yeah.
Even I can say that watching Jackass as a teenager, I'm like, yep, this shit's stupid. And this shit's stupid. And even after, I would never imitate the damn shit. But as an adult, I realized, yeah, that shit was pretty stupid. You know what? How was this popular? Oh, right, because I was a stupid teenager at one point. I get it. But black people, once they're adults, they don't. It's like they you know, what's gonna change about them besides them getting old and being old niggas?
I mean, things change. Things do change. It's just, honestly,
really, Jacques, tell me an old person that you've known all your life. The person that you know that was a little bit younger and got old and stopped being a nigga.
Julian.
I can tell you that it didn't happen.
Julian, I'm not gonna get into this conversation on stream. We're about to go into an area of like, you know, politics and yeah, no.
Of niggas being
Alex,
stupid?
we're talking about going to watch Medea 2? Or Medea Butu?
Julian, I'm not going there.
So, we figure...
But you ain't ready to get real? You ain't ready to get real for the gaming audience? You're not ready to get real for the gaming audience, Jack?
It'll be a multicultural experience. We'll see what a white person and a Spanish person think of Medea.
Fine, okay. Fine, I will shut my mouth.
Thank you, because if we keep going, I would say something that would upset many.
Fine! What black people watch us? No, stop. Don't say that, Julian. You're just saying that because you're heated up right
Julian,
now.
It's not just gonna Julian, not just gonna upset black people. It's also gonna upset like people on the stream. So I'm not gonna say anything.
Fine. I will keep fine.
So while you all were arguing, we just decided that we're gonna go watch Butu.
Oh, go ahead. Y'all can watch it. I don't care. Y'all are ignorant, stupid black people.
Goddamn, Julian.
Well,
I was supposed to be racist against my own kind. What happened to me being the Uncle Ruckus?
No, see, Daniel, what I'm saying is, we won't see that toxicness that they are claiming.
Don't watch the drama stuff. Go watch Medea Boo, whatever the hell.
Yeah,
I
like,
will give Tyler Perry a single dime of anything.
It's probably
like, you know,
harmless
it's because
stupid,
of black people, watching it.
Don't watch the drama shit.
Yeah, but
don't watch the dramatic movies. Don't watch Diary of an Angry Black Woman or nothing like that.
Yeah, don't watch those movies. Don't watch those movies. Like,
go watch a Medea movie, but you will please. But do not watch any of the other things. How I Got Married and all that shit.
Yeah, you know, like the Halloween ones, they're probably harmless enough. But
Medea goes to jail, Medea Christmas, whatever. Fucking watch it. I'll watch it if it comes on fucking television, and my parents are fucking watching it. But I will never give them a single dime of my money.
Huh?
Why were you trying to swim through spikes?
I got trapped.
That's racist. I can't see it.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yes, I am being one. Yes, I am. Yes, I am being. Yes, I was being racist about that. It's like I don't care what other skin tone see. I don't care what other skin tone sees, but freaking Tyler Perry movies, as long as they're, you know, it's like why couldn't they stop fucking praising Tyler Perry and saying he's a genius when it's like y'all do know that he's pretty much making money off of the stupid shit y'all do, right?
He's saying like basically this. Yes, I'm about to say this. All right. Imagine if you knew somebody like Medea. Imagine if you knew somebody like Medea and like the other people in their series. Would you be okay with their behavior? Well, because you probably won't. But that is more or less normal in the black community. Like that behavior is just like how in the black community is normal. I know people like that, and many other black people know people like that. Because it's just normal, and it should be normal. And the thing about the Tyler Perry movies is it glorifies it. It doesn't condemn it. It doesn't condemn it like the Boondocks does. The Boondocks had similar characters, but the Boondocks condemn it, and their view of it was tongue in cheek and showing how stupid the culture was. Hell, remember the episode about what was it? This is a good example too. What was it? The itis. Remember the itis episode? The itis episode brought up how badly like black people eat, and then they used soul food as an example and showed how stupid the soul food complex was. See,
that's the thing. When it's made for comedy, it's supposed to. It's for dark comedy reasons. It's like yeah, it's so funny. But then when you use it in a drama aspect of freaking taking it into a serious tone, and then not saying anything that make a change of it. It's like make a change from it. It's like. They can change from it. It's like don't glorify the fact that black men can't be faithful. Don't make money off. It's like I don't even condone that in other movies these days. I actually stopped watching a bunch of movies that depict black people having marriage issues and shit because it's like stop making money off of this stuff.
And here's the thing.
I understand that it's real and more realistic, but in my honest opinion, it feels wrong. And then even in other movies that not even black, it's like that's why I have a hard time with some realistic movies that depict certain things that like people have issues with. it's like, no, I'm not gonna watch this for if it's not gonna make some kind of commentary on it. Make a commentary about it. You could talk about, you could make a religious movie that at least if it makes a commentary on it, it doesn't, and if it doesn't like sit there and shame a race like freaking the Passion of Christ does, where it kind of shames where it kind of makes it seem like the Jews are all to blame for this. It's like, no. No,
basically, like, basically what Julian is saying is, if you're going to include a realistic issue like that into your story, make a comment on it, put some kind of commentary on it, show the negative drawbacks of this mentality. Don't just present it as a part of the story, as a part of it for laughs or to make money.
Because because in real divorces there aren't usually happy endings.
Yeah, like exactly. You know, while
no one just gets over it over the course of a week.
Yeah, while Tyler Perry movies will have like the divorce and what was it, The Diary of a Bad Black Woman. It was a happy ending, and it was a happy ending, and the guy who was the main antagonist of it got beaten mercilessly with a hot frying pan.
You know what happens to people who do that? Her ass is in jail.
Yeah, they go to jail.
Her ass is in jail. At least in because there's a movie which, Waiting to Exhale. None of them ended in a happy ending. They were all still most of those women were still single, divorced, in bad relationships, but they were together and they enjoyed their company together. That shit made more sense. It's like we're gonna get through this as a group together. See, that's good. It's like it's in the movie Set It Off. There are women were going around fucking these black women robbing banks, and literally only one of them got out alive, and she went and she had to go into fucking hiding. She didn't live her life perfectly afterwards. She was in Mexico in shades, hiding out from the police, which she will always be stuck doing. Always.
Exactly.
If you're going to write something, you're going to write something that people that show consequences for their actions. Don't make it all. Everything can't end the Disney movie fashion. Even Disney stopped doing everything where it ends with everybody getting what they were supposed to do. No. It's like everything just can't be all happy-go-lucky, sugar-coated rainbows all the time. Even as an adult, even I understand that.
See, because I'm starting to actually hate the shows, TV shows and movies where the guy always hits the girl or the girl always gets the guy at the end, because I start to realize how it affects people and makes them think that they will if they try hard enough and they push hard enough, that makes them get the guy or makes them get the girl that they want in the end, which that just makes you a stalker. If you push hard enough, that makes you a stalker.
That makes you a stalker, gets you restraining orders. That's the one thing why I have a hard time. It's like when I saw Blade Runner, it's like no. I don't want to spoil it for people, but people are like, oh, this ending kind of leaves you sad. No, I was satisfied. That movie, the ending of Blade Runner, the new Blade Runner movie, did not make me sad. I left satisfied from that movie.
But here's the thing, it gets that people don't want realism from their movies, but here's the problem with that. Basically, that situation where I was saying, people with these guys always get, the girl gets the guy or the guy gets the girl kind of concepts, where you rarely in media see where the person doesn't get the guy or the person doesn't get the girl and they just have to move on with life. You rarely see that. And the issue with that is, which I've dealt with it with other people, I've dealt with it with myself, it makes you kind of feel like, I really like this person. If I stick around them long enough and push hard enough, maybe they'll like me back.
Then I understand in some aspects I understand that sometimes we don't need realism, but that's the problem with. But the problem is with the Medea movies is that black people live in a fantasy too often, more than not.
Exactly. Literally, the way
the way that most things are marketed to black people, it's like fucking money. More money, more bitches.
Exactly.
And that aspect is poisonous to everybody.
It's even poisonous.
And that's why I understand the people who don't make rap movies. You're right. It's
You're
like,
right. Like honestly, there should be like here's the thing. I don't have an issue with happy endings because happy endings like happen from time to time in real life. But there should be more lukewarm endings in movies and media. There should be more endings where it's like you know, things just didn't turn out, everything didn't turn out okay, but you know, you're still moving on, we're still surviving. There should be times where characters need to move on and learn from their past, learn from the negative things that happened in their past, rather than there being a happy ending and everything everything either going back to normal or going back to even being as better than it was from the beginning.
this is why I like the ending to Iron Man 3. It was kind of like, why do I still keep this stuff in my chest? It's like, and then also it's like they didn't solidify that him and Pepper got together, which, you know, some people are like, you know, it didn't solidify they got together. It's like, no, it really didn't.
No, honestly, the more I think about it, the more
because
I like
Tony Stark is an asshole. Who would want to marry that?
No, the more see, honestly, the more I think about it, the more I like the ending of Scott Pilgrim, where Scott didn't get with Rose.
Not Rose.
Not Rose. What was it?
Ramona.
Ramona. How did I say Rose? Anyways, yeah, like I like the ending where he didn't get with Ramona. He went off on his own. He didn't get with anyone.
Well, there was also the ending where he got with Knives, but you know, that's again, he didn't deserve Knives
which is clearly superior to the other one as well. to the one we got Ramona as well. Clearly superior.
I got to argue with somebody about that the other day, where it's like, no, it's like he did all that work. He should have got Ramona. It's like, no, because like they were both kind of toxic for each other.
I don't know when we should go watch
both
Boo
options clearly superior. But honestly, it's best. Like the best ending would be when if he went off by himself. Because he had to learn and grow from his experiences throughout the movie in order to be ready for his next relationship.
It's like he's not ready for a relationship yet. He needed to gain self-respect.
Exactly, because gaining self-respect wasn't like just what happened in the movie. You don't just like up and gain self-respect. Gaining self-respect is something that takes time. He's just now kind of.
Do I want to
Why
see
is that
Medea
monkey
in
in Why is
IMAX?
that monkey in his lab coat? Why are there monkeys in a lab coat? Why would a monkey in a lab coat play soccer? What is going on here?
This is Monkey Soccer.
3D? Why would you?
I don't want to see Medea in 3D.
Don't pay for 3D movies. Don't pay for that gimmick.
Dang it.
That gimmick? It's not necessary. It's not completely necessary. I don't need every single thing on a movie to be shooting out at me. After a while, it becomes a little. It's like I don't know why they advertise certain animated movies in 3D because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, oh look, this thing is in front of the other thing. Yay! I'm so glad I saw Moana in 3D.
Why did you watch Moana?
Literally, the only reason I saw Moana in 3D because it was the only showing of it at the time.
Sure, Daniel, we can watch Medea in IMAX.
Why would you want to go see Medea? I don't even think. Why would you see Medea in IMAX? Why? Why would you want to see a grown man cross-dressing on the biggest screen possible? Save that for Blade Runner or freaking Justice League.
No.
Not for. Save that money for Justice League. Don't waste it on a Medea movie.
Did I play Ape Escape on the PSP? That is a great question, Alex.
Game on the PSP?
Yes, that was the first PSP game I ever owned.
Wasn't that game difficult to play because of control schemes?
Yes, it was.
because Ape Escape requires both analog sticks.
Yes, it does.
So you had the hardest time with that game.
I'm done with this. Ape Escape, Monkey Football sucks. But yeah, like playing one analog stick is weird.
But Jack, I do want to break off into this topic that I started because now I do want to know your opinion on Black Clover. Because I think it's okay, but it's going into fairy tale levels of boring on some aspects.
I think it does exactly what its goal was to do. Just be generic shonen and entertain me.
Jacques, Where'd he go? Where did he go? Where's Jack? Jack! Don't disappear on me, you nerf herder.
Yes, it was Monkey Ball.
That slimy little nerf herder.
God. Okay, I have to spin the analog stick.
What is that weapon? What is that thing? What is that thing?
It's a water
is that a
cannon.
water pump?
Yeah, it's a water cannon.
Why does Spike look weird?
Alright. Wait, we mean Spike? What's weird? That's not Spike.
It's Jimmy, or it's Hikaru, Julian.
Hikaru. Oh, right. This is Ape Escape 2. I keep forgetting. They actually change characters in these games.
Yes, all 3 games have a different main character because the last main character was incapacitated.
Oh, nonsensical BS. Got it.
No, Spectre actually decides to, take care of the person that defeated them last time.
But then, wouldn't he think to take care of wouldn't he think to capture the doctor who keeps making this crap?
Did, in Ape Escape 3.
So how in the heck did the character in Ape Escape 3 get the stuff then?
An AI.
So a robot. So he left behind a robot program to do it. Why doesn't Spectre just blow up the doctor?
This is a kid's game, dude.
Shush! Shush! It's made by Konami. It's made by Konami. Let Hideo Kojima get into this.
Did you see that Metal Gear Survivor comes out? I think it was early next year.
I don't care.
Oh boy.
You say that, yeah, you're gonna buy it.
You'll buy it.
It's not made by Kojima. Is it made by Kojima?
It's Metal Gear Solid.
Is it made by Kojima?
Oh, Jack, give it a chance. It's not gonna hurt. It will maybe actually be something decent.
Is it made by Kojima?
There's a few Metal Gear Solid games not made by Kojima.
Like Metal Gear Acid, right?
Have I played Metal Gear Acid?
Or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Have I played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance?
But that's a good one. People actually like that. That's actually a fun game.
Have I played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance?
Or maybe you should.
No, Jacques, you spent $40 on a demo of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Fuck you.
And then let me remind you that the next Hideo Kojima game looks abstract as fuck and doesn't even look like we're going to be able to play it. Literally play it. It's like, I think that's going to be like 90% even more movie than Metal Gear Solid 4 was.
By the way, I heard it has an online mode.
We don't even know what it's going to play like.
I don't know. I have no idea.
We don't even know how the game's going to play. Why would it have an online mode? It makes no sense.
I mean, you know what? Regardless, I know the story is going to be excellent. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
I'm going to put that quote. I want this quoted.
What you know is that it's going to be
quoted. When he says anything negative, I'm going to. If you say anything negative about that game, game when it comes out,
I love how you say that it's going to be like the story's going to be amazing, even though like it's honestly just going to be really convoluted.
Because it's Hideo Kojima.
Yeah,
because he even had a hand in the Zone of the Ender series, which also gets convoluted.
Oh my god!
He made the Zone of the Ender series, Julian. That was his other series. There you go.
See, that's what happens when Hideo Kojima makes an anime. No, no, he can't make spy movies because his spy movies, his animes, anything because Hideo Kojima puts his hands on is confusing. I'm surprised nanomachines didn't pop up. Wait, Scott, did nanomachines pop up in Zone of the Enders?
No.
Okay, see, there you go. But
that's because Zone of the Enders was good.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did get freaking Phantom Pain.
Metal Gear is good.
Not Phantom Pain. I'm fucking.
Sure. Yeah, Jacques, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 is good.
Yes.
Metal Gear Solid 1, 4, and 5 suck.
5
doesn't suck.
5's plot sucks.
Well, okay, let me rephrase that.
No,
I like Twin Snakes.
Finished.
I like Twin Snakes.
5's plot sucks. You weren't playing.
Good. It's just unfinished.
You weren't playing as Snake at all. You weren't playing as the boss at all. You were playing as random guy who just became badass because.
Hold on, that actually explains this. Hold on, that does explain this. It explains why you have to kill Big Boss twice.
Yeah, it also doesn't explain why Random Soldier A is this amazing and can do all the same things as Big Boss.
That actually was what the theory that's game theory. I told you to watch. That's what that's about.
The ground disappeared when he caught that monkey.
Yes. Julian, you should probably question the fact that I'm in a raft on lava.
Yeah, I was about to because you just got on it on my side. I was about to question that.
Yeah.
But, Scott, we should be questioning why in Super Mario Sunshine we could be on a wooden boat in lava.
Well, the rubber raft
Speaking
isn't
of
too much
Super Mario
better.
Sunshine, so A Hat in Time came out.
Finally.
I hear it's fun. I hear it's
Well,
actually
yeah, that was
pretty
like a month. That was like almost like a month, almost a month ago.
Yeah, but it's about time. I mean, people have been talking about that game and wanting that game for like 4 years now.
Yeah,
longer than right now. I think Mighty Number 9 was just as long of a wait.
No, it was
Nope, Mighty Number 9 and Mighty Number 9 and
oh yeah, Alex
and,
has a Switch, so most likely he played Odyssey by now if he hasn't already.
Well, yeah, it just came out. Wait, no, it comes out today.
But you know, there was a line at the GameStop across the street from my Walmart when I left. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, why is there a line over there? Oh right, Odyssey.
I can't
What's Odyssey
wait.
again?
Super Mario Odyssey?
Oh shit, that came out today?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it comes out today, Friday.
So pretty much they released it at 11. They actually did a 11 o'clock release because most people were like dissipating.
Yeah, well, since I'm getting a PC, since I can't get anyone to freaking play Cuphead, I'm gonna get Cuphead on PC, and I'm gonna get A Hat in Time.
Why do you want Cuphead on PC?
Why do you want to torture your fingers like that?
Because I'm not getting an Xbox One.
Why did I? You didn't answer my question. Why are you torturing your fingers?
I want to.
Why are you torturing your fingers? Don't you like your fingers?
Cuphead's a good game. Well, from what I understand, it's a good game, and I love the aesthetic of it.
I love the aesthetic. It looks okay.
Huh?
Like the actual gameplay looks okay. Oh, that sucks that you couldn't actually pick it up because Best Buy didn't do a midnight.
Also, it's
Best Buy.
Also, you know how I like to play, how I like to try my hand at playing hard games.
Well, I don't see you coming over here and asking me to play Ikaruga.
Ikaruga. I love Ikaruga.
A the bullet hell that makes bullet hells look easy.
I love Ikaruga so much.
Although, to be perfectly honest with you, bullet hells aren't my thing, really.
And then you're about to play Cuphead, which is pretty much run and shoot things.
I mean, it's not a bullet hell.
But it's a lot of shooting.
I'm still on a bullet hell.
You know, you have to, pretty much trying to shoot and dodge things at the same time. Fits
like,
in the same aspect of in my eyes.
I mean, like.
And also, have you ever played a Metal Slug game or Contra?
Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger, much younger.
Yeah, you played Metal Slug before?
I almost did. I almost streamed Metal
Slug
tonight.
I rented the anthology of Metal Slug. Oh my god, I suck at Metal Slug. But I also played Alien Hominid, so...
I literally almost picked that, the Metal Slug anthology up tonight and played it for the stream. Which, there was another game that I was considering for the stream tonight.
I should have gotten... I really get Dragon Quest Builders.
I'm really curious about this one game. It's called Rise and Shine. It looked amazing, and I really want it.
Rise and Shine?
Yes, Rise and Shine.
I keep seeing literally, I keep seeing a bunch of copies of this one game called the Technomancer, and I'm like,
don't buy it.
That's a Warlock of Destiny. I'm like, that's a Warlock of Destiny.
It's also a really crappy game.
I know, but I also bought Vanquish, which people said was terrible, and I kind of liked it, so...
No, Technomancer is like really graphically broken. Like the game is literally just broken.
You wish that My Hero Academia would come out, a new season would come out sooner?
Aside from the obvious.
Why don't you just read the manga like me?
I wish there was a fall in the South.
Because Scott, if I read the manga, I will ruin the anime. I will end up messing things up for myself.
You want to know? You want to know what's going on in the manga right now? Because it's amazing.
No.
No.
You spoiled me, you die.
I want to tease you with it though. Like,
no!
It's not a spoiler so much as a tease.
I already have enough teasing. One of my friends already reads the manga and already said something he shouldn't have said, and he realized he shouldn't have said it, and now I'm kind of pissed.
Yeah, cause like Deku's literally using All for One at 100% right now.
Well, we eventually knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Alex, we have to talk about this. You have a fiance. We can't keep this up.
That's what you think.
We can't keep this up. She's gonna find out.
Julian, you have a husband. It's okay.
I don't have a husband. Chirpy doesn't own me.
Oh, we were talking about Jock, but...
Please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Jock wishes he could be like Chirpy and be my husband. Well, me and Chirpy are married. Chirpy will tie the knot. Chirpy will tie the knot.
Guys, you hear it. Julian X Chirpy is canon, is a thing. It's official.
So, Jock, how do you feel about this?
There you go. That's gonna be good fuel for your fan fiction, Alex.
But, Jock, how do you feel about this? Clearly, Julian's cheating.
I am happy for him.
Meyer, you want Chirpy for yourself.
How do I break this chest open?
Shut up.
You don't know.
Can I break this chest open?
I know everything. I know everything. You call him all the time, but it's too bad for you. Chirpy leaves his phone home.
You can't pleasure Chirpy like I could.
It's okay, Jacques. Don't worry. Chirpy doesn't stay here either. He likes to go run off and be with Daniel's Patreon supporters.
Yeah, Redman's.
Ugh.
That includes Alex, which means he might be over Alex's house right now. Is Alex Chirpy with you? Tell him to bring his ass home. Tell him to bring his ass home. He hasn't paid rent in 3 weeks.
I still think, Julian, that it was entertaining that you completely didn't realize that you were supposed to do the one that was highlighted.
Shut up! What? I already am. I'm still a little bit embarrassed by that, and I haven't processed it. I haven't finished processing it yet. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Now I'm reminded of my failures. I'm so happy right now. I'm gonna I'm gonna start thinking about this for ages.
Alex will be happy. He got an extra shout out.
Yes, but I'm still a bit embarrassed that I got that unfortunately I forgot to read. I forgot one little tidbit of reading, and I am now embarrassed.
What happened?
So when we were doing the show,
Patreon shout out instead of reading the other one. I was reading them down the list instead of reading the highlighted one, which you know. My fault, which I take full responsibility for. I forgot about the highlighted one because the page literally cuts off the highlighted person on my fucking computer.
But yeah, it was entertaining.
It was my fault. I got all excited and I didn't mean to do that, and I literally beat myself up about it after the stream was over.
And Daniel's it was highlighted in bright green.
Yes, but the green, but like I said, it literally was cut off at the bottom of my freaking laptop, so I didn't get a chance to read it.
And
thank you, Alex, laptop. You made me look like an idiot, and I'm not happy about it.
We appreciate that you would actually support our show. We will eventually, I'm sure, have a Patreon.
Eventually.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't think we actually have enough, following to
it's not the fact of
Patreon right now.
Oh please, the following's not the our following's not the problem. It's more of we're not putting out consistent content yet.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately,
other than these streams happen almost at least once a week.
Because me getting a promotion and you getting a promotion, Chuck, hasn't really helped, and then Scott only being available 4 times out of the week doesn't help either.
I'm available the most out of the weekend of any of you, but
but it's hard for me to be consistent on days off, unlike either of you two.
But yes, Daniel, we did actually go over the show notes earlier in that day for a good hour.
Yes, we did go over the show notes. It's just that, like I said, it cut off the highlighted parts and I forgot about it. Because we actually did, because we were thinking long and hard of our book and movie title things. We had a lot of failures. A lot of terrible failures. Mostly Batman related for some reason.
Hey, I really didn't mind Cinderella versus Sleeping Beauty Dawn of Princess.
Maybe we should have gone with that one. super chat options. Yeah, we do. Yeah, but once yep.
Yeah, we should actually add super
my,
chat options and stuff.
But I have nothing to put anything into. I have nothing.
We could do Chirpy.
I don't have anything to put.
We could do Chirpy as a chat option.
Throw Chirpy. Everybody
like,
who uses a Chirpy, we get a. What? So how does that work again? Because I'm not sure.
I don't know, but we should make a Chirpy emote.
Make a Chirpy emote. I'm still working on the Chirpy related logo. I can't solidify anything yet. I hate because you know, as an artist, I am never satisfied with anything I do. Because that's what shy artists do. We're never satisfied with anything. Because when we show it to other people, we're like, no, don't look at it!
Jordan, I know it's called lazy gaming, guys, but you're being lazy.
I'm not being lazy! I'm not being lazy. I literally don't. Every time I draw something, it doesn't work out. I tried. I don't like it. I need other artistic opinion.
All done.
I have to. Well, I already sent one to Robert. And I already sent one to Robert. He gave me some critiques on it and said you know, it's like he didn't get it. I had to explain it to him, so it made it harder for him to give proper critiques. I had to explain the joke because Robert sometimes doesn't get to watch every single stream we do.
I understand, Alex. Just let me give you money, damn it.
Well, then just give Scott money. But I can't trust Scott with any money. Never mind.
What are you talking about? I can totally PayPal it to you.
Well,
if you've
but
got
Scott,
PayPal.
Scott, part of me still doesn't trust you with that though, because you might spend it on things you don't need.
Might spend it on games for the stream. That's a great idea.
But then it's like, what happens when you? But like sometimes I still think that you get. It's like, when are you gonna stream this? Eventually.
I don't know. I just picked this game up tonight, and I'm starting to.
But it's Ape Escape 2. I thought you played all the Ape Escape games.
Darn right I have. I've only beaten Ape Escape 3.
The only game that you brought on impulse, which I really wish you would talk to me first before you did it, which is Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Really wish you would talk to me first before you got that, but I was working, so I kinda can understand why. But we all have our video games that we bought that we regret. Dark Cloud 2. I really don't like that game as much as people say it. How good people say, oh, Dark Cloud 2 is great. It's so much better than the first one. No, I still like the first one better. Sorry.
I've never played either of them.
And I still need to get the Fractured Butthole. Still need to get the Fractured Butthole. That's still a game that keeps eluding me.
The Fractured Butthole.
I'll pick it up when it gets cheaper.
Because, you know, I'm a bad South Park fan, even though I haven't really watched South Park since that one season where they were,
Good night, Daniel.
The season with the,
Alright, good night, Daniel. It was fun debating
cartoons doing Game of Thrones. You know, we're doing Black Friday with Game of Thrones shit. Bye, Daniel. But, literally...
No, we watched the season after that with me. Yeah.
I think I watched a couple episodes of it. We didn't watch the entire season.
We watched quite a few episodes. Like you were
but Jock, literally the first part of the season, the first half of the season was the season I was talking about was the Game of Thrones stuff. After that, I watched most of the season after that, but I don't remember anything else, any other season.
Julian, no, the season after that. I'm talking about the one with the Whole Foods and the Yelp.
Oh, right. Yeah. But after that, I stopped watching it though.
Yeah, what's it called? Hold on.
That's why I'm kind of afraid of with the Fractured Butthole. That it might have some references that I don't know.
Well, they had a whole prequel.
The other game, I knew every single reference they threw at me.
They did an entire prequel episode, in the series right now. That leads up.
Butthole?
Yeah, it's an entire canon episode that tells why they're the Fractured Butthole.
Well, technically, the whole, you know, it's like, we don't need Xbox, we can make our own things. Yeah, Stick of Truth. It's like that.
Guys, you know
whole Black Friday episode was technically a prequel to Stick of Truth. So,
guys,
yeah, except this one sucks.
I typed in South. I only typed in the word South, and the rest of it was exactly what I was looking for. South Park Yelp song.
And
all I did was type in South.
YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube or just
yes. And YouTube.
Yeah, it is nice that you get the first game included for free.
Oh look, Call of Duty World War II digital edition bonus, extra 1,100 Call of Duty points.
The boogers that come.
All that, because look at that. You can get more points that you could end up buying
Boogers
that much
come.
in the stupid silly microtransaction nonsense, which is becoming a lot, which is becoming more and more toxic to the gaming community. Which loot boxes in real life I'm okay with, because I love chance boxes in real life. In video game aspects, no.
I don't know. It depends on how
games.
well they're done and everything else.
Well, in Destiny, that's awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful.
But again, you don't have to spend money on them.
And I would literally that's the whole reason I would never, besides the gameplay of Overwatch, the whole random thing is whole random thing for that is terrible. And also why I kind of fell out of Injustice 2, because of trying to get different costumes is pretty much a random luck of chance unless you pay more money.
You're dead, Scott.
Actual money.
No.
Oh,
no.
shit.
It finally shot. No, now I'm dead.
I mean, like, what the hell? Are you like moving? Do these blocks just like move on their own? Like, are you moving with them, or are they like you have to nudge a little bit? Because it looks like you have to move along with these platforms. Or it's just the game, or it's just the footage glitching out or something.
Now you're dead.
Oh god, the monkey killed him.
Yeah, yes, Purple Swordfish. It may be because you sleep naked on top of what little money you have that we don't want it.
Yes, I too sleep on top of $5 worth of pennies.
Julian will take it.
Julian would take it if you didn't sleep on it.
Okay, Blue Reflection. What add-ons do you have?
They have bath
I want to see what add-ons you have.
They have
Blue
bath
Reflection.
towel outfits.
Of course they do. Because of course they do. Add-ons for free games. I didn't want add-ons for free games. I wanted add-ons, period.
Ow. Woohoo! Made it.
You fell on the thing and just hopped all the way there, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep. That's exactly what you did.
You see, unlike Mario games where you hop and fire and it just leaves you for dead these days.
No, this was PS2 era.
Because the motherfucker can throw fire, but he can't fucking run through it. New costume, Night Saber. Ooh, this looks cool. This costume looks neat. Bath towels. Well, it's nothing spectacular. Summer outfit, also nothing spectacular.
Huh, you know what, Julian,
another summer set, nothing spectacular. Julian, more bath towels,
Julian,
more bath towels, a whole set of bath towels. What?
Julian, for what you said earlier, insert gay joke. Insert gay joke here.
Oh, okay.
He can throw fire, but he can't take it.
I don't know. Apparently Alex got a JFK $50 stuck in a certain orifice. And that was an ordeal.
I hope it was your nose.
Julian would know your pain.
I'm not comfortable with you two. I'm not comfortable how you two keep talking about me right now. But okay, so essentially what we did is we took
Julian,
them off.
you said you sleep naked on your money
too. So with the sailor swimsuit outfit, so essentially what we did is we took the normal outfits and just the normal schoolgirl outfits, made the skirt shorter, and cut like a majority of the freaking shirts off. I have no problem with this, but it's like it's not really a swimsuit. It's more of just less clothes for because like they're not bikinis, they're dresses. About? I'm talking about the Blue Reflection DLC. It's like
for what?
For Blue Reflection.
Fuck is Blue Reflection?
The game Scott was playing
I was playing last week.
Oh, that!
Wow.
Right. I forgot about that.
Oh dear.
This is what we have to deal with, people.
Poor sweet Jock.
Blue Reflection.
No, it just had a title screen that I... Gunniverse has a ton of DLC.
God, you expect me to read? I'm black.
What does that have to do with it?
Okay, let's see. Alvaron Gundam. I have no idea what that's from. Buster Gundam.
They have the Phantom Gundam. I don't know what that's from, but it sounds awesome.
Shit,
Gundam Age 1?
You see this, Julian?
The Nightingale? Oh my god, it's so, oh my god, what is the Char fucking rip-off shit I'm looking at?
Julian, you see that? Julian's fucking Scott over here, he's put the niggas to read.
Barbos Lupus? Okay.
I'll have you know, the
Bondoc?
BET has worked hard to make sure that I don't read.
I have worked hard to make sure you do.
I saw niggas reading books. One of them was actually smiling. G-Self Perfect Pack. G-Self Perfect. Okay, that's okay. Seriously, are these like? Is this from Gundam Build? Is this shit from Gundam Builder? Should I never watch that?
No, a lot of them are from random Gundam mangas and stuff like that.
See, that's the problem. Who actually reads them? No one actually reads them. Well, a lot of people.
Some of them are from Gundam
the West
Thunderbolt.
Don't read the mangas. Perfect Strike Gundam. Okay, this one seems familiar at least.
Yeah, some of them are from the Gundam Thunderbolt.
Even though, gotta be honest, I still have yet to play. I've still yet to play Gundam Versus.
It's weird.
I have yet to play it either. Now own it.
Way to go.
Okay,
the control
you're
scheme
stupid.
is weird.
Yeah, I kind of want to get a fight stick for it, but
Wait, you own
Yeah,
it? So Advar's been playing your copy then?
no,
Like he
everybody
has
has his
his
own
own.
copy.
No. Except he's already given up on playing that and has gone back to WoW like a player.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why he should
Axel World
watch.
versus Sword Art Online. Of course, it has DLC.
That's why
because...
Admire should watch the what is it? Confessions of an MMO Junkie or whatever that started the new anime.
Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Viewing Revolution. Alright, that VR game, which really isn't a game.
I don't know, man. Like, here's the
At
thing.
all.
Scott, you gotta remember though, like Scott, Julian, Admire might actually find that insulting. Like, I don't know anything about Confession of a MMO Junkie, but like he might find it insulting, just like a bunch of people said, "Hey, you play MMOs, you should watch Sword Art Online." Actually, watch Sword Art Online. Why should I have watched this?
Tokiden 2 Free Alliances version? What in the hell is this? It's a free game. The newest title in the hunting exterior Tokiden characters installing target destruction of Japanese view of the world will be available as a free-to-play version. So let me get this straight.
God,
They made
Santa Monkey is
Tokiden
kicking
free
my ass.
now. There's a free version of Tokiden now.
I don't even know what the fuck Tokiden is.
Well, I know
free
what group.
version of
Well, I know
Tokiden?
I know what group stream we're doing next.
I
After
guess
Destiny's over.
Julia knows what Tokiden is. Because
Yeah,
I have.
Julian
No,
I'm the one that got Julian into Tokiden.
what the fuck is Tokiden?
It's basically a really Japanese Monster Hunter.
It's pretty much. It's Monster Hunter.
Oh,
just like
okay,
with
I know what you're
Japanese
talking
lore,
about.
with Japanese lore bathing in it.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I played the demo and it sucked.
Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. Yeah, that's a game. Akiba's B, of course it does. Of course Akiba's game has DLC. That'd be stupid if it didn't.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have much, but it's got a little.
I still don't know what this Marvel Heroes of Mega game is. I keep seeing it all over the place. I have no idea what it is. Persona 5, I already know what DLC for that is. Wait, there's DLC for Kingdom Hearts. There's DLC for Kingdom Hearts 2, 1.5 and 2.5.
Yeah,
What the
it should
hell would
be,
you add on to it
backgrounds.
besides? Oh, that's not.
Oh no, I'm
game
sorry, it's
add-ons.
theater mode.
How do you miss them, Scott?
It's theater
It's
mode.
sitting there right there.
Oh yeah, that's the only way you could see the that's the only way you could see the cutscene for of Roxas actually fighting Shion and her.
Hold up.
that
Are
tunnel.
those monkeys drinking sake?
Yes.
No, Loopy Juice.
Hear no evil, speak no evil. Let me go catch see no evil real quick.
Jacques, we understand that there are no alcohol
smell no evil.
references in these. That no one drinks alcohol in these games. Understand?
Julian, those are clearly sake bottles.
Shh.
Oh, Jock, you're also clearly missing the more important thing. All these monkeys are naked.
Are you? Wait, are you in a hot? You're in a hot spring.
Yeah, we're in hot springs. So all these monkeys are naked.
Oh.
So, nope.
And that is a crime. That is why we were delivering the monkeys' pants when all of this happened.
Huh.
Just because we didn't want monkey neck
Interval.
just flopping around.
Hey, you guys remember Malicious, don't you? That one game that none of us could figure out how to fucking play.
Oh, that one, the one that was free for PlayStation Plus. That one month.
Yep. That PS3, none of us could figure out how to fucking play it, and it was
like,
still,
you mean
it's still a
everybody's
beautiful
thinking
game
of trying to figure
though.
out
Even though
Yeah,
I
you-
couldn't play. Even though I couldn't
You
play
mean-
it.
Yeah, everybody was sitting there trying to figure it the fuck out.
And I think we figured it out at one point, but then it's like still like we still don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruby Grim Eclipse, still too much for my taste for what it is.
Yeah, we should go to a hot springs. Just all hang out with the bros.
Hey, Julian, I think you know about a hot spring near you, right?
Jack, you don't want to set foot there's no hot spring here. There's a bathhouse. I've already
bathhouse,
mentioned that
right,
you don't want to
bathhouse.
step foot anywhere near this bathhouse.
Why? Is it your private bathhouse?
No, no, and I also got a little bit more information from, well, unfortunately, people who know more than they should about these things.
Do I know this person?
Yes, you do.
Did he
Yes, you do.
actually go?
No, he's never been.
Is it a
No,
gay
no.
bathhouse, Julian?
Pretty much. Pretty much. It's like, you go in there, from what he has been told from others, you go in there, if you go in there without protection, you will catch something.
Oh my
Why
god.
would you bring protection to go bathing?
That's the thing, a lot of people don't end up, yeah, you bathe, but then, people do things.
You can do other stuff, Scott. There's other things to do, but aside
It's
from
not
bathing.
safe. It's not a sacred
like
place. It's not
like
even
bringing the
it's not even run by-
Switch, and we can play Switch in there. That's what they're doing, right?
I would not take my. No, I would not take. No, that's not the kind of switching that would happen.
You're talking about
dude.
You're talking
That's
about bringing
not the kind of
protection
switch
for
that
the
you're gonna see
Switch.
there. Maybe you'll see a switch of the wood variety.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 15. So when is one of us gonna buckle that? When is one of us gonna buckle?
Not me.
Get the game and play it for the
Not
channel?
me.
Not me. Oh, Jack said it last. Too bad it's you.
No, you said it after me. You said it after me.
No, I said it before you did.
Nope, you said it after me. I said it right
No,
after Scott.
I said it before you did.
Okay, Scott. Who said it first? Aside from you, who said it after you?
I don't know. I just knew it wasn't me.
Oh, that's too bad. Not me.
You can't do it again. Because
I
Julie,
can.
do you realize it's recorded? I can just play it back and show that I said it.
It's
before you.
true. Like, I don't.
Yeah, then you'll see that you are wrong, and I did say it before you did.
All I know is
fine,
I
you
said
wanna
it
go
first.
there? I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
Tomb of Annihilation. Okay, why does Neverwinter have a dinosaur have a dinosaur in it now? Jack,
Yes.
Jack, why does Neverwinter have a
that's-
dinosaur in it now?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
What?
Final Fantasy 15 in a nutshell.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at the I was going through add-ons. I saw Neverwinter, and there's been an update to and there's been a expansion to Neverwinter called Tomb of Annihilation,
But yeah,
Oh shit.
like
and there's dinosaurs now.
Okay.
but yeah,
I don't fucking
Daniel,
get
Alex, yeah, I think that's pretty much the exact thing I would use for Final Fantasy 15. It's okay. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's just okay. If I end up having to do it, I'm just gonna put on the suits, the Magitech suits, and say
This nigga's
fuck
actually
y'all.
looking it up.
But yeah, because they did put in the Magitech
Yep,
suits
Julie,
now.
I said it right before you. You gotta get it.
Well, that's too bad. I'm not.
Well, guess what? We're not doing it.
I like how
Well,
the
then
person that
well-
owns it was the first one to be like, not it.
Well, what you own it already?
Final Fantasy 15? Yeah. I bought it after it first came out.
I have
have the-
access to it,
I
but
have
I'm not
the
putting that in
day-
my system.
I have the day one
I don't
edition.
have it. I have no access to it. You all expect me to actually spend money on that again? Spend money on that? I tried to put.
Fine.
No.
You know what? Fine. You know what, Julian? Since you want to be like that, they're adding a co-op to it. So I have to play it. You have to play it with me.
That's not fair.
Why did I just...
Do what? No, that sounds completely fair.
Fair. That's not fair. That means I have to, you know, what? I have to be someone who's not Noctis. Wait, that's bad or a good thing?
I don't know. You might be other random gay boy band guys.
I mean, he will be other random gay boy band guy.
Which one are you gonna get the fishing game, not it?
What fishing game?
The VR fishing spin-off.
Well, one of us has to have VR first.
I don't know, is it VR? Is it VR or is it not? I don't know. Onigiri. Onigiri. What happens when you hit the end and take out the water parts, make most of the makeup female, and...
God, I don't think I told you all... I don't think I told you all about the shirt that I saw recently.
No, you're breaking up real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and most likely it's because I might be downloading something. I'm downloading things.
But,
and I don't have this thing
plugged Scott, before you get off, I want to run some tests.
I'm not getting off of anything.
No, I mean, but, before we start the stream, well, I mean, before you get off PS4, after we stop the stream, I want to run some tests.
But yeah.
We need to talk about some stuff while running tests.
You do realize when I get off the stream, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 in the morning for me, right?
What? For us?
For me, it's almost 3 in the morning.
4 or 5 in the morning?
Chuck, it's like 3 in the morning for me right now.
Hey, it's 2 in the morning. That's all morning. Shit.
It's 2?
It's almost 2.
Shit.
I did not know we'd been up that long.
Damn, yeah. A little earlier.
But no, I saw a shirt yesterday, or recently, that I'm like, it was just a shirt of a rice ball, and it said, "This sandwich tastes amazing."
Even though, okay, hold on. In the episode, okay, so, in the episode where they bring up, where, Todd Smash comes up, they actually call them rice balls.
Huh.
You
know, I will say something. This right here is some creative level design.
Although apparently, in watching video of it, like, everywhere I know America has English, they called him
What were you saying?
This is creative level design.
Yeah, Ape Escape's actually... Honestly, they're very well designed games. The issue I think a lot of people have with it is the control scheme.
A lot of getting used to. A lot of getting used to. I played getting used to it.
Yeah, this control scheme is one of the things that is like one of the hardest things to get used to. Because it's so unintuitive.
What is the name of the game?
Purple Rain. Freaking monkey!
I wanted to see if I could go get it a lot cheaper.
And Alex, congratulations on being the 100th comment once more. Your prize is a picture of Julian's butt.
No, I'm not sending people images of my butt.
No, Jock, he wins a dick pic.
I'm not getting that either.
Someone from my work had to actually contact the police about that. Because someone I guess got in trouble for sending like dick pics to people. And she's like, yeah, I had to actually the police contacted me, and I'm like, no, he's not like some sexual predator, he's just a moron. Like... Because I guess, yeah, he was sending like a bunch of dick pics to a bunch of different women.
My fingers. Twitch. Stop twitching.
Stop breaking up.
Oh, it's unavailable.
Seriously, Julia. Get better internet right now. Stop downloading whatever you're downloading.
Fine, I can do it. I'll download it later.
What were you downloading?
I think so the light blue ones are the easiest ones. I like these yellow ones are the easiest ones.
No, they're like the one step up.
Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts Final. Oh my god, the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix one's gonna take me 80 minutes to download all this, download all the fucking stuff for that, all the fucking shit for all the movie shit for Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix 1 takes that long to download. Shit.
It does. It takes forever.
That's a huge ass file. I didn't think it would be that big.
I'm gonna break in.
If every single.
See, Jacques, that was a light blue monkey
named
named Stumpy.
Huh?
Light blue monkey named. Oh my god, what is that monkey doing with that towel? Are you all seeing this right now?
What?
Are you all seeing?
He's drying off his dad's, dude.
This is wrong.
No.
I knew this game had some adult theme moments in it.
Yeah, dude, it's like, I mean, you see, he's taking a bath, he gotta dry off his dad's.
Nope, Jacques, that was a female. Christy.
Oh god. I guess she likes the friction.
Apparently.
I am struck speechless.
That's so wrong, but I still feel like saying it. She just was curious why she couldn't get dry.
Bravo, Scott, bravo. Way to take the low-hanging fruit that I could have gotten easily, but no. I chose for the lame one. I didn't want to go for the one that was a little less... God damn it, Scott.
I couldn't help it.
Yes, you could have.
No, I couldn't.
You started to, but then you kind of gave up. Admit it. You started to, but you gave up.
Wait. Is there something behind this?
Okay,
there
excuse me, PlayStation. I don't need you to sit here and give me this creepy vaping commercial with those kids with the fucking, USB mouths. I didn't need to see. That commercial keeps creeping me out. Thank you, PlayStation Store. That's what I wanted to see. Fucking that shit. Thank you, fuckers.
No.
I get, we get it. Vaping's bad,
so
okay?
close.
Vaping's bad, okay?
I was so close.
So the swimsuits are free. The Christmas outfits are free on Persona. The Thieves logos are free. 20th anniversary logo is free.
What the fuck?
And the Merciless difficulty is free, even though, why the hell would I get the Merciless difficulty? I have my own sanity to keep in touch. Thank you.
You know what I heard someone say, and I'm like, that's a good way to describe Shin Megami Tensei. What is Shin Megami Tensei? It's the Dark Souls of Final Fantasy.
Yep, fair enough.
Yep. Yep, even though Xenoblade was a good, not Xenoblade, fucking Xenosaga was that for me for a while. Dark Rose Valkyrie. Okay, what the hell is this? What the hell is this?
Yes!
Scott, your weeaboo powers might explain what the hell Dark Rose Valkyrie is.
Don't know off the top of my head.
Oh my god, you're useless to me. You're supposed to know these things!
Normally I do. Hey! We're on the next to last boss of the game.
Damn, this game is fast.
Yeah, the game's actually pretty short.
Have you been catching everything?
No. Oh my god, that voice.
Oh, you know, I might do a fun stream later.
Even though technically we should.
You give Papoche back.
I wanted
You'll
to
have
do
to
a
fight
stream.
me first.
So, when are we going to stream Destiny tomorrow?
You serious?
Okay. If this Tales of Berseria theme is free, mind you, also has like the freaking Velvet theme going on in the background when I have it, I will be happy. I'll be the happiest of sponges because I love Velvet's theme. It's so good.
We'll eventually get around to some more Destiny streams.
Eventually.
Eventually.
So far, the
Fatal
white
Fury.
monkey has been the easiest monkey. Oh my god, that dude's suplexing a T-Rex at me. He almost hit me with a T-Rex.
You know, the only time I should hear the fact that someone's suplexing a T-Rex is in Godzilla. This ain't no Godzilla.
No, he literally used the T-Rex as a weapon. That is why I love Ape Escape.
That's the old one. That's the old one. I'm looking for the current stream, thank you.
Yes, this is why I love Ape Escape.
That's the old one. That's the old one.
Ooh, extra life. Ow!
Sorry, you're gonna hear me in stereo for a minute.
I'm gonna need that extra life.
Everyone, we're gonna be hearing things in stereo for a second, but I'm trying to make sure. There we go. Turned it down. Alright. My phone started freaking out.
Jesus!
Good lord. You know, I wish someone would throw a T-Rex at me.
You
heard
know
me.
they mean business when they throw a T-Rex.
That means that this is a serious fight. But anybody can throw a rock at someone. You throw a T-Rex at someone, that means you're fucking...
Oh, man.
You throw a T-Rex at someone's window, that means you ain't fucking around.
That's very disappointing.
Hmm.
I understand. It's okay, Shaq.
There is
You'll
no-
get your T-Rex one day.
No, they're like they never ported Spyro the Dragon to PS4.
No! Why'd you think they did?
No, unfortunately, a majority of the Actually, I think Ape Escape was a PS2 game.
Yes, Ape Escape 2 was a PS2 game. They
And
don't
haven't-
do
and
PS1
so-
games.
And they actually... And,
other than
and
Final
they stopped-
Fantasy 7 and 9.
Yeah, they stopped doing PlayStation. They stopped letting people buy the PS1 games on the PS4. Very sad.
Let me avoid the
Wait, so they
T-Rex.
did have Spyro on PS4 and they took it away.
No. They never did. They never had PS1 games
Oh,
on
wait.
PS4.
Well, they did have some PS1 games on there, but they took it away.
No, I don't remember
Why?
there ever being PS1 games on PS4.
Or was
They have
took
Jack
one
and
of- oh,
Daxter
wait, I
the
think-
Precursor Legacy on here now.
Oh, my mistake. That was for the Vita. They took away the Vita.
Yes.
They would let you
No,
do it on the Vita.
no, they still do. They still have PS1 games on the Vita.
But they literally wouldn't let you download all the ones you get on the PS3 on the Vita after a while.
Some of the games don't work
Because I heard
without.
about the
Some of the games don't work without L2 and R2.
Okay.
Like you can't play Spyro the Dragon on your Vita because you need
Well,
L2
I
and
get-
R2
You can't play Spyro the Dragon on what?
on the Vita.
Actually, to be
okay.
honest, I completely forgot if I actually did use those buttons on
But I
there.
mean, like the Vita does have an L2 R2 button.
No, it
doesn't
does not.
It's just like
It's just
not
L
like-
and R.
But,
It's just L and
but
R.
did you ever really need an L2 and R2 for Spyro 1?
Yes.
for the camera.
Really? I thought you just used the directional pad for that. Because I think Spyro was the first game that actually required you to use the analog stick.
No, you did need it.
I don't remember this. Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume
Yes.
2. I want a theme for that. Terrible.
Ow.
Fa-
Flaming
Fatal
suplex.
Fury. I get a Fatal Fury. It's kind of funny how out of the it's like
There we go.
everyone's
I
like,
beat him.
King of Fighters is a mismatch of freaking SNK fighting games. Even though I don't know a single any other ones besides fucking Fatal Fury.
And
What are
thank
the other
goodness
ones?
you're
Because
okay.
you don't have Samurai Showdown in there. Because I don't know Samurai Showdown characters in that game.
It's still weird to hear him being called Hikaru instead of Jimmy.
Also, on a random bit, you guys did hear about some of the character announcements for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, right?
I know Ruby's in it.
Yes,
I mean,
but
yeah,
they
that
announced
was-
twice.
Yes.
They announced
Oh,
twice.
cool.
They'll
They
probably
also
announce
are
Yang
bringing
and
back. They also
Blake
announced
as well, but-
that Yosuke and Chie are going to be in it.
Yes.
Oh, and no one, yeah, and you know they also have freaking it's like I would have been pissed they didn't put Noelle in it, but yeah, Noelle's gonna be in it, and so is that vampire bitch whose name I can't remember off the top of my head.
Rachel?
That vampire loli, yeah, vampire loli chick. Hazuma's gonna be in it. Jin was already in the trailer, so I don't even know why they did a video talking about him. That was kind of a waste. And then I don't know about nothing about that other game. I know nothing about that other game.
What, Chuck?
No, nothing about that other game. That's it. Nothing.
Scott, what you're doing right now do?
It unlocks things like these mini games.
Oh.
And over here at the entertainment center, you have things like the secret photo album. You can see all the puzzle pieces. The enemy photo album. There's a bunch of more puzzle pieces. The jukebox. A bunch more other puzzle pieces. The bonus RC cars that you can change and get different abilities for your RC car. You've got monkey novels. The manga collection, which is funny because they actually call it a manga in this instead of in the English version or the North American version they called it comic books. And then you have the movie collection, and all of that counts. All of that counts towards completion. So
okay.
Which I am 45% complete with this game right now.
You what?
I am 45% complete with the game right now.
Jesus, you're about to hit the final boss and you're only 45%?
Okay, there's a lot of side.
There's a lot of side. Well, Jacques, you're talking all of these things from the gacha machine count towards it. There's at least 3 or 4 monkeys in every area that I haven't gone and gotten.
Scott's doing the bare minimum.
Which, in case I didn't mention it earlier, I have never beaten this game.
Oh, okay.
I always get
first.
Yeah, I can't get past the last level.
Is that where you're going now?
No, I'm gonna go back to a previous level and finish it up 100%.
Wait, Scott, what do you mean finish up 100%?
Finish the level 100%.
We were so close to beating it. This is beat it.
No, I'm not gonna beat the game tonight.
Oh.
After this, I'm probably gonna stop the stream, in all honesty. Because I'm getting kind of tired and I need to go to bed. It's after 3 a.m.
Alright.
Double jeans.
Remember, there's some stuff we need to do before we stop, before we get off PS4 though, PSN now.
That entirely depends on what it is.
Huh?
It depends on what it is. Tom Key Cruise.
Just run some tests on SharePlay. Like run a quick test on SharePlay, and while running a test on SharePlay, talk about like the channel.
Chuck, can't we just do that tomorrow?
No, because we're going to be talking about what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd rather just do that tomorrow.
Like I said, we're going to be talking about what we're doing tomorrow. We can't talk about what we're going to do tomorrow when it's already tomorrow.
Or can we? It's called what we're going to do today. There we go. So to complete this level 100%, we had to wait until we got the slingshot, so we can get Henry. And that is the level 100% complete.
Unless it does that stupid thing that some old games used to do, where they're like, "No, you didn't finish this, so you don't get shit. So you don't get anything." It's like you're not done yet. Freaking Crash 3. It's like, haha, you didn't get all the crystals, you didn't get every single gem and all that other bullshit you don't need.
I was really hoping that they would give me a trophy for completing a level 100%.
I'm gonna be honest, I hate the secret stages in Crash 3.
Why did you bring the secret stages in Crash 3?
Completion bonuses.
I could have played that tonight if I felt like it.
Why didn't you get that monkey before?
This is time trial mode.
Oh.
"28 seconds, not bad." What ranking is that? Gold medal!
It's a new record.
And a trophy. Alright, let me finish up my coins and then save. And in the stream.
So you get like lives by collecting coins in this game?
Nope.
How do you increase your health?
You don't?
Wait, what? So like when you're damaged, you just stay damaged. Period.
Oh no!
You don't
Enemies
heal.
will randomly drop some health when you kill them.
Oh, okay.
Same with lives; they'll drop randomly.
Oh, okay.
Yay! And I unlocked the sushi RC car, where it looks like a piece of sushi. The sound of your own fart will catch you off guard. That is your fortune for today.
What? Stupid.
Okay. And that's going to be it for tonight.
Alright,
With
catch
that,
you guys
I am
next time.
49% of the game. Maybe we'll try and finish it in a different stream. See you all then.